पूरा हाम्रो हेर्दै क्या अनि त्यसपछि गोल भन्दै
यतै हेर के स्वप्न बरु मजाले बेडमा बस्छ
सफाले लग्यो
देख्यो
इसकाको किन म नभएको कुरा गरिदिन्छु अब उही चाक कमाएर बसिरहेछ
ऋषिकेशको आइपुग्यो
चाक कमाएर बस्दियो लुक्यो
ऋषिकेश तिमीले त मजाले देखाइरहेछौ त्यो स्क्रिनमा
ल गयो
साइडको प्लेयरहरू देखिरहेको टाइम देखिरहेको
ब्राजिलले हान्यो
नगर के भनिहाल्छु बरु उसले गरेपछि स्पिडको हेरौँ न स्पिडको स्ट्रिम लगाउँ न एकजनाले
This is a good sign for Japan because you are going to have a number
No.
You're pressing the Brazilians higher up the field. Try to lead to immediate
ढुकेर थिचिरहेछ
for an entire game against Brazil.
निले लागेर छ त्यो एरियामा
Their good shielding of the ball.
खतरा हान्यो यार
छैन बजार हारेको रहेछ पुइमा
19-year-old Ryan.
In the equation, well, a lot of players 15 United last season.
The flick from Casemiro.
कता
Let's go भन्दैछ
आइफोन छ सबसे
बाहिर आइफोन र स्यामसङमा के हुँदैन
Who was appointed in May. He's previously stated that balance will be key. Brazil have to be successful. Talent alone, he says, is simply not enough. Yeah, Carlo Ancelotti
ऋषिकेश त्यति इन्गेज भयो क्या बरु छोडिदियो
के रे
More of a team than they are just now because it's still very early in the process for Carlo.
के गरिरहेछ अरे के कराइरहेछ
Appointed in May of last year.
किन त्यो पछाडिको त्यो सुन्दाखेरि सुन्दैन म कराइरहँ होला छोड्रे ओइ फेरि कमन ओइ ब्राजिलले लग्यो ट्याकल ओइ नो भाइ आफै लड्दियो आफै लड्दियो आफै लडेछ है त्यो चोर सा
Tyson
के गर्छ जापान ज्यामिति कुदा छ है
एउटाले त पुरै देखाइदिरहेको छ लाइभ एउटाले त पुरै लाइभ देखाइरहेछ युट्युबमा एउटाले त पुरै लाइभ देखाइरहेछ युट्युबमा
हुँदैन त्यो फेक हुन्छ
189 के वाचिङ छ
के भने के चाहिँ
रियल लाग्छ
को चाहिँ
तर हैन होला एआई जेनेरेसन
त्यो कहिलेकाहीँ गेम खेलेको पनि हुन्छ के गेम खेलेर हाल्दिन्छन्
गेम खेलिरहेको हुन्छ
हैन यो त अहिले भइरहेको गेम नि
Lucas Paqueta
Suzuki.
Yeah, the 4-1 game against Tunisia, they're going to have to score goals today against Brazil. I don't think one is going to cut it.
Oh my god.
Very direct, including one from Alisson.
Pretty much anything can happen.
Yes, anything can happen.
Without the ball, the statistics which prove that. An interesting the changes made today, Paul. 2 at the back, 1 in midfield, 1 up front. Changes on every single line here. So these players have to produce Tomiyasu, Taniguchi.
Four of them came against Tunisia. They're going to have to score goals.
You see some big players as well, let's not forget.
And I don't think
Yeah, some that didn't even make it here.
어센스터는 자판도
no one
골키퍼
knows.
사례가
There's so
있어요.
much at stake here. No more safety net. One match.
Some as well missing out. It's leave it in there by give a right, but
हाम्रो ब्राजिलको किपरको नाम के अरे मलाई अस्तिसँग आउँछ एलिसन
Houston
एलिसन
Junior
It's interesting the changes made today.
challenge goes in from Sano, and the referee took a dislike.
From Sano रे
So
डल्ले
you
भाइ
have to produce Tomiyasu, Nanaguchi.
Key guy. Could be Minamino as well.
Make it here due to injury. I mean, you go right.
Another one, for an ACL. Didn't even
नाइस पास
heartbreak for those players.
कसले गरे
Seemed to just
मैले
get to the World Cup. Gabriel and Marquinhos, the two centre backs, have come
मिठो
forward.
खेले ओहो
A lot of air on that one. On the goalkeeper came, sealed it.
गुड सेभ सुजुकी
Got to mention Kubo.
Sort of skipping a beat there with
उसको हालेको नाम सुजुकी रहेछ यार गोलकिपरको नाम
the jersey, which
मारुति सुजुकी
probably could have represented the US, Ghana.
Another one.
At 6'3", he's
त निन्द्रा लागिसक्यो
Make it
a
over here.
goalkeeper.
Just heartbreak for
Excellent goalkeepers here.
गोलमा
they just are on the verge of making the final roster.
Finals
Just don't get to the
across
World Cup.
horizon.
दिन भयो न 2 घण्टा सुत्यो होला
नेमार देखाइरहेछ है नेमार देखाइरहेछ है नेमार
ओ मिस भयो नि त सुजुकी रे
That's a minute.
수수키?
Amazing. He was born
Again.
in Newark, New Jersey.
मारुति सुजुकी तेरो भाइको नाम
Could have represented the U.S.
देखाउँछ
पढ्नु भयो यार
अब देखाउँछ क्या
पढ्नु पर्ने
ल हामी केटीले मिस गरियो
फेस कार्ड यार नेमारको
त्यही हेर्दा अब जस्तो लस तर म चाहिँ
First time during his reign,
मार्छ नै
same starting 11. He used so many different players throughout qualifying, but it may just be that he's finally beginning to
One of the games.
determine what his best 11
Carlo Ancelotti
may be.
एक्सस
tournament.
युएस को कुन
तिमीहरू छुट्टिएर नखेल्न जापान
गाइस युएस को कुन स्टेटमा भइरह्यो
Popular, just such a talent.
युएस को के
कुन ठाउँमा भइरहेछ
ह्युस्टन
कहाँ बुस्टन
ह्युस्टन ह्युस्टन ह्युस्टन
मैले दुश्मन सुनेको यार
काण्डु त हो तिमी
बुस्टन हैन
बोस्टन
To Gabriel.
बुस्टन बुस्टन भन्ने नि ठाउँ छ यार कता युएस
बस्टिन होला
बोस्टन होइन ह्युस्टन
फ्यानहरु हाइप भएर न बल हुँदा जाने बित्तिकै
हान्यो 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 गोल
नाटक है नाटक गाइस ड्रामा ड्रामा होइन
सुब्लिनले
ओइ हान्यो
Really good look.
अब चाहिँ हान्यो
Japan.
अब चाहिँ हान्यो
Five across the back.
के भयो त्यो हाँस्न थाल्यो के भयो
Seeing stars for a while now.
त्यसमा गीताको मुखै सेकाइदियो क्या नकआउट भयो
Of course, Inter Miami.
स्पोइलर नदेऊ न बेबी
Inter Miami.
तिमीहरू देख्छस् क्या सेकायो क्या त्यसको मुख
David Beckham and
Brazil's trying to bring this Japanese cohesive unit. Big switches are something that have to be on today. You saw Ayan do that, and then you saw Danilo
Oh.
to get him behind.
नकआउट भयो
It's simply the individual.
absolute chaos there.
Absolute chaos.
Oh.
These
Listen.
two
Vini हेर न Vini.
So we've had a couple of really good
Rocky Ito at Bayern Munich.
भिनी होइन तिमी मिनी हेर न
this Japanese cohesive unit. The big switches are something that have to be on today.
यसरी नै कन्ट्रोल गरेर खेल ल जापान
Fantastic run.
मेथी कुदा छ है
And he came from
Please को एड देखेर चाहिँ म लेज खान मन एड
नाइस बिस्तारै बिस्तारै लिन्छ बिस्तारै हान न हान कान्छु हान हान न कान्छु कान्छु हान न प्लिज भर्खर इन्जर्ड छ इन्जर्ड
मेरो काम छ रोकिदिरहेको
कान्छोले हान भन्दा चाहिँ
ओइ काले यो भिनिसियस जुनियर त्यही पनि मन पर्दैन कुन के माटाकै काले
लभली लभ
जिन्नी गर हाम्रो आवाज त छैन नि ऋषिकेश ओइ मैले भर्खर एन वर्ड बोले निगर
Rishikesh is a niga.
नाटक गर्छ साले नाचट बङ्गार बङ्गार भएको छ नि
मलाई भन्यो
उ त्यो मिसेस जुनियरलाई भने
piece of confidence building time.
बिचरा सानो
ले
बिचरा
बल
सानोलाई
हानेर लागिरहेछ
भने साले नाटक बच्चा
कस्तो फिक्स गाडो
स्ट्यान्डर्ड डिक्लाइन
काट्दिउ तँलाई कमेन्ट नगर भेट्छौ
तर पनि बललाई चोको थियो नि त
ऊ के हो
Semi-final. There it says.
यो हैन
दुख्छ तर त्यो
काउन्टर काउन्टर
पर्ने हो येलो कार्ड
यल्लो कार्ड
Looking out wide, trying to get ice.
त्यही भने येलो कार्ड रे भने यो रिग
तिमीहरूको अर्जेन्टिनाको प्लेयरलाई दियो भने त्यस्तै हुन्थ्यो होला कति न
Taking the leadership role from the goal scoring.
होइन येलो कार्ड पाउने त थिएन नि त
पुगियो
जहाँ
त
किल्चिरहेको छ त्यहाँ खुट्टा ल्याएपछि अब त्यसको खुट्टामा किल्चिँदैन
Sevilla
त्यो भएको हो नि त
taken by Given Rice. Good central.
गुड सेभ Suzuki with a good save. Now with the corner.
Into sort of the channel there.
ए ल म्युट गर
So he'll show up central.
They get you.
He'll get out wide and try to get isolated.
Yeah.
But he's having a heck of a work
Ui,
so far. He's really kind of taken the
Sunday.
leadership role from the goal scoring perspective.
Hyundai.
Wader looking to bring it under his spell. Without success.
त्यो छिर थियो यार त्यो राम्रै हाने भए त्यो छिर थियो
Taken by Guimaraes.
You just force it
न
wide.
न न
By much.
And Suzuki puts the glove on.
जापान लिएर जाऊ जापान
Ito.
Really nice move.
It's Junior Ito.
Straight balls, and that's what Casemiro can do. He can hit this one, and it gets you. Makatale.
ओ
This was a great position of
येलो कार्ड पायो ब्राजिलले पनि
their response to
ल मेस्सीको हातमा एकैछिनलाई त्यो हान्दाखेरिको मेस्सीको हातमा
Just a great angled run. It's the first time.
Casemiro has to play this game very, very differently. It's just punching dangerous tackle from behind. If they can get Casemiro isolated a little bit without support,
Ito.
this quickness and mobility and
This is Junior Ito now.
कस्तो मजा छ यार यसले भर्खरै
this great
येलो कार्ड तैँले यसले पाउँदो रहेछ फेरि
क्यासेमिरोले त 20 सेकेन्ड हारेको येलो कार्ड
Japan in a position of
अब क्यासेमिरोको गेम ठिक राम्ररी खेल्नुपर्छ नत्र उनले रेड कार्ड पाउने चान्सेस धेरै
Brazil puts pressure on him.
chemical Brazil needed to be in that regard.
Box for a bit, and then you get a great response from Japan. And now Casemiro.
मेस्सीले हान्ने तरिकाले हान्छ
She counters that.
Punching dangerous tackle from behind.
Rocky Ito likewise.
Casemiro isolated a little.
Ritsu Doan also.
ओ गोल लेभल फ्री किक
Mobility.
हान्ने त कसम अस्ति मेस्सीले हाने जस्तो हान्नु कसम प्लिज
Put him in a position like this where he's got a foul.
To Japan.
कस्तो प्रेसर आइरहेको होला यार किपरलाई
Absolutely, if you're going direct to goal, quick, see the three-man wall in Japan behind Brazil. It's just to kind of hide the ball and make it a problem for Alexander to react.
मोटो निस्किन्छ जस्तो
डिफ्लेक्ट भयो
यहाँ भन्दैछ अब
डिफ्लेक्ट भयो तल चाहिँ आगे ताले डिफ्लेक्ट भयो अब त्यो हानिसकेको थियो रोबर्टो कार्लोस छ
सुत्न नि पाउँछ
जन छ के छ भनेको
रिभिल नगर्न भनेको
सुत्न नि पाउँछ
Gianni Infantino in attendance on this is taking this in the round of 32.
म माइकै आएको चाहिँ
Goal favors a right foot here, and you see the three-man wall of Japan behind Brazil. That's just to kind of hide the ball and make it a problem for Alisson to react.
And that one is fired straight into the wall by Daichi Kamada. Japan corner.
It's positive, Paul. It's living up to what we thought it would.
Well, you could make a decent team out of some of the faces in there. Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, and the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, in attendance for this one. This is a hot ticket, this, in the round of 32.
अपसेट भयो फेरि
Junya Ito's corner. Brazil able to repel it. Ito down the line.
ला
हानो
Yes.
प्लिज त्यस्तो भनिरहेछ
It's a shame because it's an unforced error, and you really had this on for a crossing opportunity. Fans from Japan out here in real color today. So is the Brazilian fans, making this just a spectacular match and atmosphere.
On by Ryan, but Japan back on it. Finished second in Group F. Japan 2 points behind the Netherlands, ahead of Sweden and Tunisia. And they've got some space now to play with. Sano on
Oh.
to Doan.
Ah.
Aida looking to cross. That's found Gap.
तिन जर्मनीले राम्रो खेलिरहेछ भने हो
जापानले
There just came out.
Every type of
एकै
pass
राम्रो हेरेर
get out here, he replicated in the warm-up here tonight.
Arsenal winning the Premier League title.
Or should I say this afternoon?
Was left out of
He
the
did it again. He did it again.
ट्विक चोरेर बल चोरेर
was too hot.
Yeah.
निस्किन्छ
I don't know what that is. I just,
Now of that.
my schedule is all around football. My
ठिक छ नाइस ठिक छ जपान
On the ball.
या मैले बुदा साई
What's happening? That makes sense.
He went through this warm.
I was waiting for you to say.
I was waiting for you to say that यार मलाई
Much with his feet.
commentator
It was fascinating. Every type of pass that he's going to have to hit out here, he replicated in the warm-up here tonight.
Pakata.
बिस्तारै खेल्नु भन्दा
Footsteps making moving down the line. This comes to Vinicius Junior.
Easy to forget.
डिस्कर्डबाट निस्क्यो
Is a defender in and around Vinny Junior, and that's certainly something that everybody tries to do. The way you do it and how you execute it is another story. So far, it's very good for Japan because they are, all their minds are tight. There's a lot of support to each other. They don't get pulled apart much. And in those times when they get pulled apart, that Brazil's got to recognize and go.
Not had many appointments, of course. I'm not that
त्यो
popular.
पनि थियो त
Just a reminder, we will play to a finish here today. So time potentially
It moves down the line. It's
will be used
Junior.
to decide the winner. Don't happen in 90 minutes.
कस्तरी लडाइ दियो त्यो सानीलाई
Vinny Jr., and that's certainly everybody tries to do.
Laura, that's a short of his intended target.
सिर्का के गर्छ यस्ता नगरौ न
यसले रिभिल गर्दैछ क्या
Tight. There's a lot of support to each other. They don't get pulled apart much. And it is those times when they get pulled apart that Brazil's got to recognize.
Countered by Tommy Asu and clear. Danger of running it.
किनकिन ब्राजिलले अलि स्लो खेलेर टाइम बाई गरेर पछि नेमारलाई बोलाएर एक गोल हाने जित्छ जस्तो छ
Will be used to decide the winner. We don't have one
नेमारले हानेर जित्यो
नेमार आएपछि तिनीहरू नि डराउला हौ जापानको प्लेयर
के रे
ओ हेत तेरिका ओ
के भनेको
ओ
नेमार आएपछि त होइन जापानको प्लेयरहरू नि डराउला नि
बुझिने के भनेको
जापानको
यस्तो मेसी आएपछि चाहिँ हुन्छ है टिमहरु
फेरि उसको मेसीको छुट्टै छ क्या
साच्चै जिस्केको
जति बेला नि तिम्रो मेसीको तिम्रो गेममा कुरा गर्नु न हौ
Their technical
Neymar.
They bridge the gap sometimes of athleticism.
20 minute
You're trying to do
20 minute
superstars. In every respect,
स्ट्रेस गरेको
Japan's certainly content being in a
influence
situation like this.
in the opposite of the game. In Japan, it goes back to the early 90s.
भन्ने हो कि गेम
Through every age group as well. I've seen a lot of Japan at various levels.
At both domestic level and international level. By the time Brazil won the World Cup in '94, several players were either playing or have played for Japanese clubs.
They're technical.
Brazilians were a big part of getting the
रोनाल्डिनियो पनि आएको रहेछ
look at Ronaldinho.
Gap sometimes about
रोनाल्डिनो
Next to a
रोनाल्डिनियो
that's what they're
whole
trying to
series of
do. Superstars.
World Cup winners in the stands today for Brazil. Stay true. Yeah, we look at this here today. And, you know,
Back to the early 90s when the legendary Zico went there.
players in the field to bring an additional
International level. Brazil won the World Cup in '94.
Lucas Paquetá.
Had played for
Lucas Paqueta.
कति स्क्रिन
Who seems to have solved that left back issue for Brazil. It has been a problem area for them.
Oscar next to him, yeah.
And
Series of
moving through a tough
यो त ब्राजिलको यो दुईटा यो अटाकरहरु त पावर रहेछ नि यति त हुन्छ नेमारले ड्राइभ गर्दै
Yeah, we looked at the list here today, and our eyeballs popped out of our head that
he's trying to get in behind.
that are in the building. That just bring an additional aura to this.
अमा
It would have been for
कसको सपोर्टमा हो यो गेममा
म दुबईको होइन दुबईको हो
the hydration.
Gabriel.
सबै नि
हजुर
Santos.
Forcing possession.
Solved that
के कस्तो छौ तिमी म ठीक छु
issue for Brazil. It has been a problem area for them. And Cunha
अनि नेमार आयो भने नेमारको ब्राजिलको सपोर्टमा आएन
not going to get. Not yet, anyway.
हेरौँ त पल थियो कि
Turn the corner here.
थियो त
Trying to get in the guy.
थियो त ले छोकै छैन बल्ल
देखाउँछ हे त्यसलाई लाग्नु भन्दा अगाडि नै गरिसकेको छ
It would have been called. It was outside the box anyway.
रियाक्सन हुन्छ नि त जे भयो नि लड्दाखेरि
Hydration break.
तिमीलाई कसरी धक्का मार्यो भने होइन
Passing possession, but in terms of well, they're sadly lacking so far, but the intrigue is certainly there. Nil.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here.
The new TVS Ntorq 125 Race XP. Please move.
Taste the flavors of the world.
अब आज हार्दैछ ब्राजिलले
Take the pitch with FanDuel's new footy features that all 120 minutes and get early payouts.
There's no feeling.
Lets you celebrate.
Let's go, controller.
And with FanDuel's new Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in.
विशालको पाइ लेख्नु अनि साक्षीको बलियो
celebration, हरेक celebration. Star TV.
FanDuel, play your game.
The
world is changing, but with every challenge
The
comes
duty is Intel 125 Race XP. Please note.
investing in ourselves, buying Canadian, prospering from our resources and critical minerals. Our plan is to create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break down barriers between provinces, and expand global trade. This is our moment to build a strong economy.
See, ladies and gentlemen, all of them. See, let's go, controller.
Yeah.
And a stadium that has seen more goals than any other World Cup so far, but still no shot on target in this game. We're trying to pace you with all the goal calls you had to pull off against Germany and Curacao, and then you had Ronaldo and Portugal hits for a bunch. But we have seen amazing games with amazing storyline each and every time here at Houston Stadium.
Come on.
Those against either Cote d'Ivoire or Norway.
Any other this World Cup so far, but still no shot on target.
Ito down the line.
Well, we're trying to pace you with all
Japan get the corner.
off against
Kimura looking to stick
How do you say
all of that from the very direct
But we have
winning the
seen
second ball.
amazing games with
We
amazing
see both teams go
यस्तो गर्छ तपाईँले 2 गोल हान्दियोस् हैन अनि नेमारलाई छिराओस् अनि त्यसपछि नेमारले 3 नेमारले 3 गोल हान्दियोस्
नाच रहा है इसको नींद नहीं लगता
Place in the round of 16 on the line against either Cote d'Ivoire
देउता आइया
or Norway. Ito down the line. And Japan get the
Later
call.
it was.
Nakamura looking
Got
to
2 goals so
into
far.
the middle.
These finals.
comes off a very
He's the Dallas man. He got up nicely. Got his arm
we've seen both
over Danilo, which kind of helped a little bit.
today, but Japan will do that as well as Brazil.
Deep meeting of these two nations. Brazil wins just the one. They did actually face each other though at the 1996 Olympics, which is another 23 competition. But Japan were victorious in that one. They called it the Miracle of Miami.
So far.
Brazil in that team.
हेडर राम्रो हानेन यसपालि
Dallas man, he got up nicely. Got
दुईटै हेडर बिगारे हेडर रे के कर्नर
which kind of helped elevate
Japan
him.
here some of that kind of spirit. Knock out the 5-time world champions.
15th
To
minute.
lift the trophy. 2002.
Japan just the one.
guys I got
4 years ago, 6 World Cups.
The 1996,
Third for Brazil.
which was another 23 competition, and Japan
Marquis,
were victorious in that one. They called it the Miracle of Miami.
one of the men who lifted the building here today, Ronaldo.
Had the likes of Ronaldo and Rivaldo playing.
Stars in the stands.
We are the dreamers.
Kind of spirit
Make it happen.
to
Believe it.
you haven't lifted the trophy since 2000 and
नाटक कर रहा है नाटक नाटक
Six World Cups.
That was the craziest goal. That was the craziest goal. Oh my God.
Marquinhos.
My God, the eternal kings today also.
One of the men
कितने ड्रामा करता है
today, Ronaldo.
Italy won the game. God.
Stars
ऋषिकेश बुगाला खोजेर छुट्टै हेर्न लास्ट गोल हाने
stolen it.
के दुईचोटि चोर्यो त यार ओ गोल
साँच्चै गोल
क्या बपाल गोल हान्यो त सेक्सी गोल हाने भाइ
फोनै चलाएर बस् न त फोनै चलाएर बस्
चोर्यो पहिला त ब्राजिलको बल चोर्यो त्यसपछि कुदाए लामै गोल हान्थ्यो
Eternal kings.
But this is just straight ahead.
कसले त्यो गर्यो
Once he gets a goal,
Thrown
it comes up.
behind. Kai Shu Sano.
This is now become actually
International goal.
Incredible start.
Later, अब कस्तो भयो होला नि
त्यही त
We knew they had it in them.
And what a start for Japan, but this is the
Yeah, I still think it's amazing though.
तर ब्राजिलले अहिले फर्काइदियो हाम्रो सबैले
This is not about
र चोर्यो नि त
this is about
त्यसपछि लग्यो
Because everybody can plug into it.
त्यसपछि सर्ट गोल
and then striking an incredible finish here. Even got grabbed at the moment he struck that. Straight ahead
लौ यो त पोज दिएर छोड्दैछ
to goal. It was off an unforced error. And this is how Japan takes the lead. Incredible start here in Houston.
अबे
They had it in them.
Yeah, I still think it's amazing though with the amount of changes and players that are missing. But I think that is, to your point, the beauty of the system because everybody can plug into it. But I don't think any of the pundits that I know of, any of my friends have said that this is an overwhelming win today for Brazil.
नेमारलाई छिया हो
Marquinhos. Only the second goal this tournament that Brazil have conceded. Of course, the other one was in their opener against Morocco when they fell behind, and this man here levelled it up for them, Vinicius Junior.
It's just a thrilling start. It really is. And both teams are employing their ideas of how they want to play the game today. But one moment separates it.
And recent history
काटा लगाए
looked good for Brazil when conceding first.
काटा लगाएर तिम्रो
Matches when they've gone behind in such circumstances, they've failed to win.
बाना न बोल राम्रो
Not since a victory over Croatia
काटा लगाएर हुन्छ मजा
back in 2014. If they come from behind in a position such as this to win. That is deemed as a foul on Douglas Santos.
Swings it in. Marquinhos flying. We get the connection on that.
क्या हो गया
पेनल्टी तेरो बाजी त्यहाँबाट पेनल्टी दिन्छ
That is an important set piece here. And Brazil's got targets for sure.
सबै गोल हुन्छ कि न है
The two over it.
हुन्छ मजाले हुन ठाउँ छ
Pretty high line here from Japan. That near post area is something to keep an eye on.
Swings it in. Marquinhos didn't get the connection on that.
Targets with Marquinhos and Gabriel.
Marquinhos
ए हाने है
Final moment. Just a beautiful
वाटर
finish here.
अच्छा
त्यो अगाडिको
Really good area here. We know how.
But that's just from picking up the bad ball and going directly to goal. That's a straight
First Brazilian to score in every group game, Vinicius Junior.
ball at his feet.
मान्छेहरू हरेक आफ्नो कन्ट्रीको गेम हेर्न आउँछ होला भने
From Sano, who was brought into the starting lineup today. Only made 3 appearances in
ओ
qualifying camp.
ला ला ओ
Vinicius Junior.
ओ ए आशा है त्यसको
And Vinny Jr.'s drifting inside.
यार आफ्नो प्लेयर पनि आफै ट्याकल भइरहेछ यार ब्राजिल के भइरहेछ
And he gets in a really good area here, and we know how he can strike a ball. We've seen some
Of
of the
Manchester
quality.
United.
तिमीले फेरि सिधै किपर क्या
He's the first Brazilian to score in every group game.
अहिले हेर न
Vinicius Junior.
त्यहाँ बीचमा आफ्नो ब्राजिल आफ्नो प्लेयरबाट आफै ट्याकल
Although did so back
Ui.
in 2002.
उसको मुख देखाउँछ त्यो गेम देखा न त्यसको
होइन।
मुख नि छेक्दै त्यो उठेर कस्तो पागल
Gabriel
Seen inside that penalty box.
straight
With Sudo.
thumped away by Tanic.
ओ ओ ल ए टिमलाई ट्याकल हाने
दुईजना
Vinicius
Manchester
Junior.
United.
And Japan breathe again. Junior Ito was holding on to the ball to try and give somebody time to get in front of it. Back to the long ball for this game.
Japan not dealing with that particularly well. Vinicius Junior.
To reach midfield.
Vinicius Junior once more. It is a crowd scene inside that penalty box.
Wait, shit, I was in
Kuda.
Junior Ito did not get very far. Paquetá's ball down the line. Vinicius Junior. Japan breathe again.
Well, Junior Ito was holding on to the ball to try and give somebody in front of it. But we go back to the lone goal of this game.
फिर त्यही गोल में दिखाया
So it was a slow ahead of that.
And there might be some question there. Some Brazilian center backs needed to get out to him a little bit quicker once he was.
तर राम्रो गोल थियो देखाउनु पर्ने नि चोर्यो
Brazil's press was effective. They were turning
तर
the
डिफेन्स हेर
ball and there was chaos in that organization.
नाइस
Brazil starting to heat up, and they're
I
getting.
mentioned the year 2002 a lot already today for obvious reasons. The last time Brazil,
Oh.
for the last time as well,
Ahead of there.
since they came to
कुदा
Knees break.
the stage. England
आहा
Paquetá.
moving on very quickly from that. It was Lucas Paquetá.
Under heavy pressure.
नेमा नलेकिन ब्राजिलले जितेन क्या
Effective. They were turning the ball over. It was leading to chances, and there was some chaos in that organized Japanese
Casemiro.
lineup.
Cunha.
I've mentioned the year 2002 already today.
Half time was जस्तो आउँछ
Lifted the trophy. It's actually the
धेरै टाइम
as
खेल्नु
well. Since they
Kati
came
number क्या राम्रो
in
देखा
a knockout match,
Continuing to
quarter-final stage.
great.
तिमीहरु भिडियो अन गरेर छैन मजै आउँदैन कि स्यामुअल रिसिस फ्री डिल छ त हाले गरेछ
Here is Lucas Paquetá.
गर्मी भएको बहुत बारे बस्दा
Line with the pass because the lines are so
अधारमा त
अब म के त्यसमा गर्छु हाफ टाइममा
sure the ball very
Oh.
quick.
Casemiro. Cunha.
त्यसमै
तेरी
Yeah, was looking
रेफ्री लागि
forward, but he wasn't getting any movement ahead of it. Passing
माथि
lanes,
खान्छ त
experience here.
Continuing to frustrate through their diligent work.
And was struck well from distance, as you mentioned, and
Because when Brazil,
यसपालि जापानले
आजको
वर्ल्ड
गेम
कप
जल्दी जित्छ त्यो क्वालिफाई हुन्छ हो
the line
यसपालि जापानले वर्ल्ड कप जित्यो भने के हुन्छ
always there for Japan.
अनि अब ब्राजिल हार्यो भने ब्राजिल माथि जाँदै जाँदैन
Paquetá.
अबदेखि डुअर डाई हो जित्यो भने जित्यो नत्र भए
Happy
हार
at
भयो
all that he wasn't getting any movement ahead of him.
Passing lanes.
त्यही भएर मलाई हिँड्नै मन लाग्ने बरु बिहान रिजल्ट
There's Cunha.
फेरि त्यही हान्यो फेरि त्यही हान्यो
एक्स्ट्रा टाइममा नि भयो भने पेनल्टी अबदेखि एक्स्ट्रा टाइममा
ड्र भयो भने
90 मिनेट नब्बे मिनेट सकिसकेपछि आधी घन्टा
प्लिज
अनि
अगर हाम्रो ब्राजिल क्वालिफाई न
आधी घन्टा थप्दाखेरि पनि टाइ नै भइरह्यो भने अनि पेनल्टी
Position possibly for Japan.
सुप्लको आवाज चाहिँ कस्तो सानो रहेछ मैले सुप्ल बोलेको केही सुनाएन
Cunha. Ryan.
defending this deep, it's hard to get out in transition, and that one player is going to make very good decisions
Touchline.
on if he should hold the ball, run away from pressure.
Well, he's
Keep going.
now, so is Danilo, and that's allowing Vinny Jr. to come inside him.
This is a position though that Japan have been in before in a World Cup match.
Ricardo Ancelotti
In the 2006 group stage,
quicker.
they were 1-0 in Dortmund.
Casemiro, loose touch.
Brazil fall back to 1-4.
लगाइ लगाइ
There is on his way.
Brazil didn't go forward.
तेरिका
Short
छुट्यो
support though just now, and it
5 मिनेट लुक्स
Qatar to hold up his run.
धेरै थप्दैन 5 देखि 7 मिनेट
It's hard to get out in transition, and that one
Some
player's got to
frustration
make
coming from the
decisions.
stands.
5 मिनेट 7 मिनेट
As far as Brazil are concerned,
Away from pressure,
a lot of Brazilians here today.
it's going.
Not particularly pleased with what they're seeing from their team in terms of
अरू के ब्राजिलको जर्सीमा चाहिँ 8 नम्बर लेख्यो भने वर्ल्ड कप जस्तो देख्दो रहेछ याद गर्दा
In Dortmund, where Brazil came back to win
in
4-1.
front of Japan, they'll be more than happy with that.
Go forward there. I don't know if they were waiting
Of
for
course,
an or what, but
it's
that was the time with
shots to be from long
to
range.
really go with real
In terms of carving something out inside that penalty area,
But now
we
they've
don't
settled again.
And there is some
real
frustration
chances aren't there yet. They have chances at
as well
best.
as far as Brazil are concerned. A lot of Brazilians here today.
It's just so difficult. It's so difficult on the team to play against Japan.
Team in terms of
You almost think the goal has to
going
come off a
forward.
press
Real
or
lack of penetration from them
deflection.
at the minute.
They just move in such a beautiful path.
Everything in front of Japan, and they'll be more than happy with that.
Benito of Gate in Belgium.
Crossing from deep.
Third goal
Shots have been
in
from
that
long
corner
range.
win this year.
In terms of carving something out inside that penalty area.
Also been on the bench to set up the equaliser and the winning goal
Chances aren't there.
against Brazil last October. The Japanese number 14 is on the right wing,
These are so difficult.
receiving it now from
It's so difficult
Somebody
as a
asked
team to play against Japan. But you almost think your goal has to come off a press or a deflection. They just move in
So,
such a beautiful block.
Ito.
Yeah.
Genk in Belgium.
Vinny Jr. is isolated one-on-one with the defender.
Will win.
And that's what
ब्राजिलको आफै आफै प्लेयरसँग टक्कर खाइरहेको छ के भन्नु
The equaliser and the winning goal against Brazil last October. The Japanese number 14 out on the right wing. Receiving it now from Tomiyasu.
If the goal's gone, Sudan, Ito,
Doan.
comes away back in the middle. Maybe was the closest to it, but still clear.
Japan's got to be careful here because
Rocky Ito, up from the back.
नबोल त खत्ते तैँले बोलेर भयो है
For Japan, they carry a more than Brazil do at the moment. It'll be a great frequency.
differently, his game has been tempered a bit with the yellow card.
Well, that's the difference. Frequency.
Here's the goal scorer,
If
Sano.
Brazil's had six.
होइन कसैले दिएको yellow card
Ito.
एयर कार्ड भयो सो पनि
In the middle. Maeda was the closest to it. Brazil clear.
हो
छैन yellow card पाएको
So Rocky Ito up from the back.
Oh.
Interesting.
अ,
And flicked away by Douglas Santos.
At these selected moments, make great use of them. Then suffocate you with this remarkable tight team structure and shape. Lovely play.
रन
यस्तो इन्टरसेप्ट गरे यार सेक्सी ब्राजिलले सेक्सी इन्टरसेप्ट गरेको थियो
That's the difference.
तर फेरि जापानले
I mean, Brazil's had 60% of the possession, the territorial advantage, but it hasn't been
आउजामा पछाडि आइसक्यो नि ब्राजिल
ला
Sano
Look.
calling what it goes. Referee plays the
Good.
advantage.
The one that led to the goal from Sano.
किन र भर्खर
Maeda.
Chicando on Crystal Palace.
how Japan wants to play.
Sweeping it over to the right.
These selective
For
moments,
Junior Ito.
use of them. And then
Off himself here, off it.
just
And,
remarkable tight.
to the right was sent somebody for Calvin.
Oh, lovely play there.
ओ नाइस
That's,
Just responded to
ओ
because he
भेरी नाइस
अब चाहिँ yellow card दियो
but the way they worked it in from that right-hand side.
होइन जापान
Massive.
That was a bad giveaway.
pretty
for
happy
Brazil
here.
again, though, because
इन्टेन्सनल फाउल थियो एउटा
off in transition.
with a Guimaraes.
Their passing hasn't been clean at times.
आइची कामाडा
The one that led to the
ए तेरिका
Is set a standard for what's going to happen in transition if people are going to try.
4 मिनेट थप्यो
कुमा हाफ टाइम सकिसक्यो
4 additional minutes.
Helios. After Japan hold firm.
Moraes frustrated because he was on his way.
Corner 5 and offside was.
This is a professional foul.
The end of this.
And if you're Brazilian, you're pretty happy here that Bruno Guimarães has been fouled and that a referee has brought out a yellow card here.
Both goals in the nothing phase.
What's going to happen in transition if people are going to try to pull off professional fouls?
Red card 5 अब 10 जना खेल्नु पर्छ जसले रेड कार्ड पाउँछ त्यो म्याचमा खेल्न पाउँछ रेड कार्ड अटोमेटिक रेड
Lofted in. Japan hold firm. Corner. It is not. We are now into of 4 added minutes.
यिनीहरुको पास पनि राम्रो छैन के जापान तर हुन त यार राउन्ड अफ 32 मा पुगेछ के पास छैन राम्रो छैन भन्नु
Goals in the from outside the box.
The 1990 World Cup. Carlo Ancelotti.
Dramatically late in the game
Getting
today. They'll be
third.
here next.
With 90 minutes against England, we match for third place.
That from Maeda just to dig
Italy
in the
won.
corner. That was a ball that looked like was in possession.
Such a revered figure in the game. He's just played it in so many different ways, so many different levels.
They contest every ball.
It's actually on the coaching staff as well. And Italy lost on penalties against Brazil here in the US in the 94. So many links to different strands of the game for Carlo Ancelotti. As I mentioned right at the top, his CV is unrivaled on that. Unbelievable again. That was the 94 Romario Rovento team. There was a young 18-year-old that was put on the bench who experienced the World Cup. Oh shit!
Third.
Who's here today?
Played 90 minutes against England and match for third.
taking it really when the
Brazilian role.
And such
Watching
a
on,
revered figure.
watching the current crop trailing Japan by a goal to nil. Struggling to break them down.
He was actually on the coaching staff as well.
For me, Brazil need to get more wins in the game. They need to get more crosses in. They have to spread
Here
Japan
in
out
the 90th.
side to side a bit more. Now we see him picking up the field to nil.
A different strand
That's
of
the
the
ball
game,
you need.
Carlo Ancelotti. As I mentioned right at the top,
Marquinhos.
his CV is unrivaled, unmatched.
Unbelievable.
What's the target? And puts away.
94
By
Romario
Junior.
Rovento, team.
Danilo is going to take that down and take that wide and try to get to the end
To
and turn the corner.
World Cup named Ronaldo.
As opposed to recirculating and a cross coming in at a different type of angle. It's got to be mixed up a little bit.
Brazilian legends, Brazilian royalty.
So we're going to play it down at the moment.
wait
Watching the
wait
current crop
Jordan is
Japan by a goal to nil and struggling to break them down.
Able to get that one under control.
Lucas Paqueta injured
For
was
me, Brazil needs to get more width in their game. They need to get more crosses in. They have to spread
2-1 that's okay
Japan out side to
half
side
time
more. And now we see creeping up the field Danilo. That's the ball you need.
Victory at the FIFA World Cup. Brazil have all the ball, but struggled to break down this wizard east
चौध नम्बरले
side.
बबल डिफेन्डर रहेछ
Yeah, I think Danilo
Some strike too
take that
from
one outside
Kaishu
the
Sano
line and turn the
and
corner.
the Samurai Blue to cut through Brazil.
Circulating it, and
And
a
then
cross coming in at
some
a different
dig here.
angle. It's got to be mixed up a little bit.
छोरी
Asian
Got to play it down at the moment.
things down
के हो ल टर्न भयो हान्दै त
Who's been quiet
by a goal to nil.
मैले त हल्का हान्दै भन्छ
one under control.
Paqueta's
so यार
limping a little bit.
वही म्याच त क्रेजी भयो त यार सक्यो हाफ टाइम
And that is half time. Japan
टाइम
halfway there, halfway.
टाइम
Their first ever
कति चाँडो
victory at a FIFA World
45 मिनेट भइसक्यो यार ऋषिकेश
त्यो आवाज बढाउँ न अब
Let's go, controller.
संस्कृति
छोर
रिसाकी
किन
नेमारले गोल हालेन भनेर
तिमीहरू नै खेलेछ
तर बपाल गोल हाल्यो यार
Brazil with it all to do at the break.
फेरि अर्को गोल हालिसक्यो र छैन नि
Japan, as
छैन
they stand, would be heading through to the round of 16.
What a brilliant finish.
बालो
What do you look for when you watch?
तर होइन आई लभ ब्राजिल बिकज अफ नेमार तर यो मेरो साथी ऋषिकेश रिकिरो साकी रिकिरो केडी म्याच के हो यसको नाम मोनार
लर्ड अफ डबल्युज
ऋषिकेश कुमार यादव यो ब्राजिलको फ्यान भएर म आज अपोजिसन नगर्दिन आई लभ ब्राजिल तर म अर्जेन्टिना फ्यान हो
Intelligence.
अनि म ब्राजिलको फ्यान भएर
UTVS NTalk 125.
म पनि तिमीहरूकै स्ट्रिममा हेरौँ कि क्या हो यार
त्यही
अनि म
गर्थे
ब्राजिलको
सँगै
फ्यान
हेर्नु
भएर
मजा आउँछ त
Previously, worked out the atmosphere.
तँ एक्लै बोल्यो हो के भन्नुपर्दा किनभने हामीले हेरे हुँदैन त ओइ 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 आलु काडा भन्छ हामी हेरे हुँदैन
म ऋषिकेशको भित्रै बसेर यहाँ
FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
कपिराइटको टेन्सन लिनु पर्दैन त्यसले तर कपिले यसको राइट साइडमा जस्तो हान्छ नि म टुप्पी टुप्पी बनाएकै छु भने देखिहाल्छु नि यार फेरि राम्ररी बनाउँछु मलाई यो च्याप्ने हाने
म तैँले घुमाउ न कपाल
त्यसरी
यस्तरी नै होइन हौ अलिकति
दुख्दो रहेछ
टाइट त गरेर दुख्दैन अनि
The most dangerous planet. Murder. Prophecy.
ल
Dawn of a new era.
कल्याणम ओहो स्प्यानियल जी 14 नम्बरको आफ्नो जर्सी बनाउँदै त्यसको दिन भिडियो अन गरौँ न
धेरै छ त
अब त बत्ती बाल न
नाइ के कस्तो गर्नु छ त्यो के त मलाई यति बस्नु त छटपट भइस
ब्राइटनेस बढाउ न
कति बाल भने मैले झ्याल खोल्न मिल्दैन कि सब लामखुट्टे छु
ब्राइटनेस बढाउ न
ब्राइटनेस बढाउ न तिमी त गोरी छौ
उसँग निलो लाएर आँखा फुलिरहेछ
तिमी त गोरी छौ त रिकिरो साकी तपाईँलाई कस्तो फिल हुँदैछ ऋषिकेश जी
जर्सी कहाँ छ भनेर एकचोटि खोज
ऋषिकेश जी तपाईँलाई कस्तो फिल हुँदैछ
हमारा त आसी मर गया
होइन नेमार भने त आएर अझै जापानले अझै 1 गोल 2 गोल हान्दियोस् क्या तर नेमारले 4 गोल हान्दियोस् क्या
ये गोलमा यहाँ मेरो आस मरिसक्यो
बार्सेलोना हालेर हेर्नु थियो फेरि तर तेरो डुप्लिकेट लोगो हो यार त्यसको लोगो डुप्लिकेट हो क्या एसएमएल हो दुध चलाएर बसिरहेको छ आफ्नो गाइस हेर त यसले छँदा नि छैन अझ यसको सिक्स स्टार
आज
लडेर दिइसक्यो ताराहरू यिनीहरूले ठिक छ राम्रै म्याच बाँकी छ जे पनि हुन्छ 1 मिनेटमा म्याच चेन्ज हुन सक्छ सोच लेभान्डोस्कीले 5 मिनेटमा 9 मिनेटमा 5 गोल हानेको थियो एउटै प्लेयरले ल लगा त्यो त लगाएर खेल्नु पर्छ नि त त्यो
Exactly what they did. Japan was marvelously disciplined in that first half, maintaining their defensive shape and just waiting for the moment where they could counterattack. You can sort of
Neymar कर दे चुटाई भन्न रे सुल्तान कर दे चटाई भने जस्तो
individual effort from Sano, picking the ball up, recognizing the imbalance in Brazil's defense, going right by Casemiro.
नेमार त हार्यो भने रोइदिन्छ यार
18-yard box. Really good individual effort from him, but it comes from more than that. It comes
त्यसपछि सम्झिन्छ ऋषिकेशले पिङ सम्झिन्छ सरर हावामा मन खोली नाचिदिने ए स्ट्रिम छ सेन्चुरली मेरी छैन अस्ति के हो भने स्ट्रिम गाइस स्ट्रिममा मैले किन पिङ भनेँ भने अस्ति नै हामी जु जाँदाखेरि ऋषिकेशलाई मैले पिङबाट लडाइदिएको थिएँ कि अनि 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 नेमार नि त्यसरी लड्छ नि त
they cannot allow a free shot from out there. And at some point, it's Doan who runs out onto the right side. He becomes a
यो अगाडि को
you don't need to worry about
सर मलाई को खान मन लाग्यो
the ball. Don't worry about cover. You cannot allow the shot to get it to escape.
तेरो चाकामा खर्च सुन
across the back, and you can tell Brazil are getting frustrated. You can see it in their play. They aren't being able to be as creative as they'd like to be.
अब साला त्यत्रो पैसा दिए होला अनि
to break down this Japanese structure.
They need to use the width of the pitch, the full width of the pitch. They're not doing that at the moment. The first 45 minutes, they spent the bulk of the time just trying to combine centrally, and it just hasn't.
Lucas Paqueta.
Job of getting 5 defenders back and in structure. It becomes very, very
difficult. Like it was a strategy
down the side of defenders. You end up taking speculative shots from distance.
यसरी नै यो जसरी एरो देखायो नि कसरी मान्छेहरु मुभ हुने कसरी पोजिसनिङ गर्ने त्यो चाहिँ हेड कोचले सिकाउँछ नि त्यसरी एरो देखाएर त यसरी जा अनि त्यसपछि यसरी यसले पास गरिसकेपछि यसले यसरी जान्छ अनि त्यसरी ट्रेनिङ गर्छ यिनीहरु त्यही भएर त यताउति पास गरिरहेछ नि यो चाहिँ तेरो त्यो अपोजिट प्लेयरहरुको बीचमा ग्याप बनाउनलाई हो
के they're almost forced Asmir to take these speculative
एउटा shot on target
positions which are really easy to deal with.
Brazil have played right into Japan's hands. I think if Japanese block is going to be in a 5-4-1 then
Diskriti मन त दुखा छैन नि तिम्रो
so I think they have to
रिकिरो तिम्रो चाहिँ
get him behind, try and use that space, be a little bit more direct. Diagonal balls out to the fullbacks.
Japanले
at the moment Douglas Santos and
के हो 68% भन्दै थियो
and getting the balls in. I also look at now Carlo Ancelotti using
yes good अन्ना त्यति चाहिँ थाहा रहेछ
who's going to bring in the focal point inside that box for those crosses.
के गरे चाहिँ मैले सानो भइसक्यो अन्त
He's roaming around a little bit too much for my liking. Gabriel Martinelli.
ठिक छ गुड तेरो जुन फुल टी-शर्ट छ नि जुन इयरको बेलाको फुल टी-शर्ट छ नि त्यही इयरको बेलाको फुल टी-शर्ट के रे तेरो यो हाफ टी-शर्ट भएकै 2018 को नि हैन यो मेरो फुल टी-शर्ट 2018 वाला के सोच तँलाई अहिले ठीक भइरा छ मलाई 2018 को टाइट भइरा छ सानो भइरा छ
The hero for Canada yesterday. We'll check in with Matthew Shinetti to see how Canada is faring a day after the biggest win in the.
अरे यार गर्मी छ
अर्जेन्टिना लाएर हम
No tripping. Yes, sipping. No fouls.
गाइस म कुन चाहिँ वाला लाम नाम भएको नाम कि नाम नै भएको
Frills. Yes, singers.
यो 2018 वाला सिस्कृतिलाई लिएर दिन्छु नि म हुन्छ
हुन्छ
कस्तो स्वीटली के हुन्छ हुन्छ अरे ब्युटी पाइ
यो अवेमा छ
अर्जेन्टिना
तेरो एडिडासको छ मेरो छैन
यो त प्रिन्ट हो क्या यो तैँले नाम प्रिन्ट गर्दाखेरि यहाँ लोगो यो त्यही त भने त यो ए ग्रेड कि बी ग्रेड जर्सी हो क्या ए ग्रेड जस्तो लागिरहेछ एम्ब्रोइडरी भएको भएर ए ग्रेड जर्सी हो होइन चापेलमा सस्तोवाला लिएको अनि प्रिन्ट गराएको चाहिँ यो हो क्या यो पनि प्रिन्ट हो
ए तैँले आफै प्रिन्ट गर
आफैले होइन जर्सी पसल चापेलमा किनेको अनि जर्सी पसल नेपालमा गएर प्रिन्ट गराएको
त्यही त जे होस् आफैले नाम प्रिन्ट गर्ने पनि त्यो पनि गर
यस नाम प्रिन्ट गराएको चाहिँ तेरो 350 रुपिस लिन्छ तर जर्सी पसल नेपालमै किनेर त्यही प्रिन्ट गर्न लाइसेन्स चाहिँ 250 रुपियाँ पर्छ
official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
ऋषिकेश सदमामा गइसक्यो गाइज स्ट्रिम गरिरहेको छु भन्ने उसले बिर्सिसक्यो
Elle serait la plus grande du monde si el fútbol fuera un idioma.
छैन हौ आगो कस्तो पागल छ
देखा मेसी मेरो चाहिँ नि
ठ्याक्कै फेरि
Lamine Yamal hero
Messi
Holland
Rolando
Ronaldo Penaldo
तर सेक्सी गोल हाने यार जापानले लकी शट
हेरौँ नि हामी पनि फुटबल खेल्ने बेला लकी शट
त्यही त कतिको लकी शट रहेछ तैँले कतिको राम्रो खेल्छ हेरौँ न अनि लकी शट अनि इफ यु क्यान डु इट डोन्ट के भन्छ टक शिट डोन्ट टक शिट
पक तँलाई म कति गोल हान्छु होला
इफ यु प्ले शिट डोन्ट टक शिट
inside those first 25 minutes.
तर त्यो ब्राजिलले आफ्नै टिमलाई ट्याकल हानेको चाहिँ फन्नी
रसनाले कसलाई सपोर्ट गर्छ गर्नले
अर्जेन्टिना
ए ल ओके हाम्रो टिममा एक त डिफेन्डर बस्छस् कि किपर बस्छस् भन्ने हुन्छ क्या अब
यसो गर्नु न त
एकजना अझै भएको भए हुन्थ्यो क्या
यसो गरौँ न त किपरमा नो ह्यान्ड खेल्थ्यौँ म डिफेन्डर नि किपर नि कस्तो लाग्यो पोस्ट सानै छ त्यस्तो ठुलो पनि छैन
हुन्छ ऋषिकेश किपरले हात युज गर्न पाउँदैन
And if you're looking for all of the moments now that Jesse Marsh has built,
the
lessons he's tried to create.
छोयो भने केही छैन तर सकेसम्म यसो
छोयो भने पेनल्टी हो नि
These are the consequences that
अनि रुलै त्यही त हो नि नो ह्यान्ड किपर राखिसकेपछि
over the last 2 years. So whether it's
ठिक छ हात पछाडि नै राख्नु पर्छ त्यसो भए
often palpable when it then leads to an eventual knockout round game.
म त बस्दिन किपर
स्ट्राइकर हो
म त बस्दिन
would seem quite fitting given all
मर्ने गरे हान्यो
since May of 2024 in Rotterdam.
जस मुखतिर चाहिँ नहान्नु हैन
मिडफिल्डर भन्दाखेरि पनि त बक्स टु बक्स खेल म चाहिँ तेरो अलराउन्डर खेल्छु किपिङ पनि गर्छु अनि त्यसपछि तेरो
सबै अलराउन्डर हो के बेला बेला किपर बस्दै बेला बेला गर्ने
ल छोड्दे
अनि दुईजना त त्यो
न बस त डिफेन्डिङै गर
कसलाई भने
रस्ना राख्नुपर्छ कि किपर त्यो कुद्न सक्छ
म तसँग किन गर्छु रस्नालाई त सिकाइदिने हो म बुझी त्यो अगाडि जो आउँछ म्याच ड्याम किप ड्याम भनेर सिकाइदिने हो म त
हाम्रो टिममा हो हाम्रो टिममा हो
होइन हाम्रो टिममा तर म मात्र हो
ए म त्यस्तो राम्रो छैन यार स्वप्निल त्यसरी ममा एक्सपेक्ट चाहिँ नगर हैन
त्यसो त किपर मात्र बस
ल
डिफेन्डिङ गर्नै पर्दैन डिफेन्डिङ पनि वही गर्नु होला
ल
प्रसन्न भएको भए म स्यामेललाई अगाडि जा भन्थे तर प्रसन्न छैन म ढुक्कले अलिअलि भयो नि फुटबल खेल्न आउने मान्छे भयो भने चाहिँ मलाई गाह्रो
म त्यति बेला यो जसमा लगाएर आउँछु यो फुटै नि केही छैन मलाई अनि त्यसपछि ए ल गोलकिपर है म
पर्दैन त्यहाँ बोलायो भने घरमा नि बोलाउनु पर्छ त्यही भएर नबोला त्यही भएर भने मैले यसो गर्न त हामी होइन एक म्याचको लागि चाहिँ ब्राजिल भर्सेस अर्जेन्टिना गर्ने हो तेरो अफिसियलबाट त्यसपछि त कहिलेकाहीँ त मेरो टिम म तेरो टिम त्यसरी एक्सचेन्ज गरेर खेल्ने बिचबिचमा
त्यही हाम्रो पब्जी जस्तै
कति 1 घण्टा खेल्ने हैन
1 घण्टा खेल्ने हो फर्स्ट टु 7 गोल्स विन्स हो क्या हाम्रो ब्राजिल भर्सेस अर्जेन्टिनामा चाहिँ
कसमा बाङ्गो छ ऋषिकेश रे तेरो के हो साँच्ची बाङ्गो छ त
त्यो ए गर्नुहुन्छ
दुईटै हातले समात कहिले नि एउटा हातले हुन्न
अझ यसले यस्तो गर्छ कि त्यो चम्चा चलाउने बेला गरेर लगाउँछ नि
Just about to take to the field for the second half. We're not surprised Japan's leading 1-0. Jason, do you think Brazil is?
I think it could be. I think Carlo Ancelotti and his team will have obviously prepared Brazil for the 5-4-1 block. It'll be really interesting to see what tactical changes their approach in the first half. Really create a great deal of chances for them.
Yeah, I think
Neymar आएन अझै
variety of things predictable
हजुर
in this first half. And
Neymar आएन नि त के गर्नु
a little bit more pace for the ball movement.
अब हम तो सोएंगे
I think it's going to help them a lot in the second half.
नसुत्नु
Surprised when Japan
ऊ यागाम यसले अब नाम लेख्छ नि कसको नाम लेख्छ त्यो मर्छ
can really hurt them again. So they
ओ ए बोक्सले गर्दा होला हैन गोल
just choose to
होइन
quickly or
जापानिज फ्यान इज द मोस्ट राम्रो फ्यान
they need to be prepared for that. They need to be prepared organizationally, get their fullbacks back defensively.
अन्यता निकालेर कसलाई हाल्यो
Pressure on the most dangerous player.
They're getting ready for the second half. Here are the gentlemen to call it, Paul Walker and Glenn Davis.
Neymar there still waiting for his moment, perhaps to have an
Neymar
impact on this particular game. Paquetá not moving at all well.
नेमार सम्झाउन चाहिँ गएको छ हौ
He's finally got his boots.
एन्ड्रिक चाहिँ मुजी यस्तो यो बच्चालाई किन पठाएको होला
Hendrick of Real Madrid, but spent
हेर्दै छ यसले हो
last season. And there has been a clamour in Brazil to get more game time.
Hendrick को निसिङ पनि छैन
To use him from the bench and listen to the roar for him. So that change has been met with a seal of approval. Let's see what kind of a difference he can make.
एन्ड्रिक कमार
Bruno
Back underway then, Japan in the white shirts, going from left to right here in Houston. And with that one goal advantage. And Hendrick is onto this, first involvement for him. Cunha up there with it, touched off to Ryan. Vinicius Junior. Swirling ball, good handling from Suzuki.
That's why you bring on Hendrick. You got youthful spirit here. You got a young player that extremely talented.
जलवा दिखा दे जलवा
For him to break out, but he can run at people. He can do it in tight spaces. He's a player that's got to try to lift this team now. And it also brings into question, wow, amazing control.
Ridiculous, wasn't it? Nakamura. Got a second bite at this one.
Took my breath away.
It's not a bad ball either. This is Ritsu Duan and hacked away by Douglas Santos. Brazil have only failed to score in one of their last 13 World Cup matches. That was a 1-0 group stage defeat to Cameroon 4 years back. Desperate for one now. Ito, this one has gone though. Brazil awarded a free kick, much to the dismay of the entire Japanese bench down there.
Brazil's definitely trying to make this a little bit more high-tempo game.
कति मिनेटमा नेमारलाई छिराउँछ ल बेटानुम ल ठ्याक्क 50 छिराउँछ
अरे यार यो के हो यो
म भन्छु 65 मा छिराउँछ
70 मा छिराउँछ
ए तैले 50 भन्छ कि ल स्वप्निल येलो कार्ड
and it's brought about a yellow card as well for Danilo.
yellow card भइसक्यो
Danilo and Casemiro.
होइन टोटल
होइन यो म्याचमा
Obviously, to kill off this transitional moment, it's a professional foul. This referee's been very, very good on making sure that people understand. Somebody breaks out in transition and you grab them, you're picking up a yellow.
Maurizio Mariani of Italy, referee for this one. Rocky Ito.
जापानले होल्ड गरेर गोल हान्न छैन भने पनि एडभान्टेज हो अनि ब्राजिल प्रेसरमा छ
8 clean sheets from 10 appearances in qualifying for the Japanese goalkeeper. Bit of a loose touch there from Tomiyasu, which meant the second one he was struggling to reach.
But Cunha was trying to apply the pressure here. Now they're going to give Japan a free kick.
ब्राजिलले पाउने हो
रेडी हुँदैछ 50 नै भयो के
Equals the record for an Asian nation.
50 मा त आउँदैन 50 मा त आउँदैन
अच्छा आज निमर
In 2002.
हाम्रो निन्द्रा भाग
50 मा त आउँदैन अलि 60 त हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई किनभने अलि थकाइदिनु पर्यो नि त आफ्नो खेलिरहेकोलाई नि
The pass not up to the required standard.
Hands got to be
50 मा त आउँदैन
तिनीहरुको गोल भइदियो
55 जस्तोमा आउँछ होला
65 मैले नि त्यही भने
55 55
55 55
80 मै आउँछ भन भन
Unflustered back to Alisson.
एकदम म 65 मा छु
just so good. That was just
55 म्याक्स भयो भने 60 मा आउँछ म्याक्सिमम
He plays the game as though he's wearing carpet
रिक्स नै लेने कार्य
There are those defenders that are just effortless and can do things in a different way because they read the game on the next level. And
नेमार भन्दैछ पछाडी
39 trophies he's won in 13 years at Paris Saint-Germain.
हिजो जोर्डनसँग मेसी वार्म अप गर्दाखेरि जस्तो हो के
Maeda to Nakamura. It's a nice touch. But didn't work out.
आफै चिप्ले हो तर पछि ढकाले तर आफै चिप्ले
ढकाल्न त ढकालेको हो बट त्यो फल कन्सिडर
Brazil back on the attack with Vinicius Junior.
Oh, nice one.
Vini
Guimaraes.
Vini मैले त
Gabriel.
Vini पो हो
Casemiro.
हिनी कि त रे ल कहाँ छ भर ल
Danilo.
हिनी
बिचमा छ साले सबैले त्यो लेफ्टबाट सेकेन्ड
डिफेन्ड नखेल्छ हैन हिनी
even with all the talent Brazil has,
51 मिनेट
in those tight spaces and break
ल
through.
4 मिनेट कि त 15
Defending so narrow.
हैन अबको 10 मिनेट
It may be, but you know, if you're going out wide and you're getting the ball to the
आउट पनि त हुनु पर्यो नि त त्यो भन्ने कुरा हो के रेडी भइसकेको छ कि छैन हेर्नु पर्छ त्यो त्यसपछि कतिखेर आउनु पर्ने हो
त्यही त गेस हान्द अन्त अझै गरे नि मैले 65 भनेको यसले 55 भनेको थिएँ क्या अघि न ओ ओए
Guimaraes denied.
tremendous delivery from
कपाल
first. Really
उत्तर जापानिज अलिअलि देख्दो रहेछ यार यो काले
today. It's
ओइ साला
मिक्स रहेछ
त्यो सेक्टी रहेछ भने है त्यो त
त्यही त
त्यो त
बबाल
पक्का गोल हुन्थ्यो
platter here. Timing is there. Everything is there. Head meets the ball.
कुर्नेमा रहेछ
From Suzuki.
Has that lit the fuse for Brazil, I wonder?
ल नेमार रेडी हुँदैछ 55 मै आउँछ क्या
This time towards Vinicius Junior.
अहिले ब्राजिलको राम्रो भइरहेको रहेछ अट्याकिङ अघि नभन्दा
अहिले प्रेस गरिरहेछ के
Brazilian fans are back in.
हान्देऊ न यार
Vinicius Junior's cut back.
ओ आहा
Cleared away.
नाइस वन
Brazil will recycle and build again. Marquinhos.
Vinny Jr. did well there to get to the end line. I think that in combination with delivery from an inverted way is the way back for them. It's got to be a mixture.
Raising the tempo now, increasing the pressure on Japan, who are dropping deeper and deeper.
अबे यार विनिसियसलाई क्या पास दिएको त
Ryan.
Oh.
It's deep.
Oh. Oh. Wait. यिनीहरूले लगिरहेछ ओइ
यहाँ गोल हुन सक्ने चान्सेस छ
त्यही त अनि नाइस ट्राई के भयो यार 2 सेकेन्डमा क्या हेर त्यहाँ कस्तो मिठा हान्यो फेरि त्यहाँ 3 जनाले
तर भित्र गएको हुन सक्छ गोल हुन सक्छ
यिनीहरुको
This is just an incredible sequence. And then it leads to that transitional moment. But Brazil with coming out here with more vigor, more intent. And more
55 देखि 60 को बीचमा आउँछ भनेको है अब आउट भयो भने अब नेमार आउँछ
And they maintain their 1-goal advantage here. Casemiro. Ryan with Danilo flying up round the back of him. Guimaraes now. And cleared by Doan.
Brazil looks a lot more alive here now. They seem to have woken up.
Real test now, Japan's defensive resolve.
तर यार दुईचोटी गोल
Ryan against Nakamura and again he's delivered well.
तर यार दुईचोटी गोल हान्ने गरी नै हानेको यार ब्राजिलले ब्याक टु ब्याक
हैन अहिले ब्राजिल एकदमै फर्ममा खेलिरहेछ अहिले ब्राजिल
अनि गोल
सेक्सी हान्यो यार
Houston sways in yellow and green. The samba has found its rhythm. The carnival has found its heartbeat. Brazil back in business.
हेरौँ न रिप्ले देखा न यो मान्छेहरूको मुख नदेखा न खाते
सेक्सी हान्यो यार
Well, you could feel it coming. The irony here is that Casemiro
6-7 हान्दै त
the Japanese goal by Kashu-Sano. Well, he's just equalized. There's no pressure on the delivery. He's onside at the back post. He pulls away from the
offside हुन सक्छ पक
snaps in the sweetest of headers. Gets up beautifully.
offside हुन सक्छ
हुँदैन जस्तो छ
भन्न सकिदैन offside हुन सक्छ
हैन नि छैन
You can feel it coming. Brazil has woken up here. Their fans have woken up. Their energy and urgency is back now.
ल भयो नि
Vamos
The atmosphere in
Vamos
has changed after that.
Vamos Argentina Vamos
For Manchester United in the season just gone. There's one for Brazil, one that
भएन
lost the game in Houston.
तर रिस्केसले क्या कल हान्यो यार गुड कल म्यान
9 goals in the Premier League last season. Headers.
प्लिज यसले हेरिसके जस्तो गर्दा तिमी स्कोर हान्यो
Well, if you're
छिटो आउँछ नि गुगलतिर त ठ्याक्क आउँछ एकदम
started to defend too deep, you had mentioned that.
यार 1 मिनेट छिटो आउँछ नि
You made it a little bit easy. And the more
अनि मैले पनि टिभीमा 1 मिनेट अगाडि देख्दिन
prior to it, Cunha had a header that
स्कोर पुगे तर होइन स्कोर धेरै पोइन्टै भनेको थिएँ एकचोटि मिस भइसक्यो
चान्स क्रिएट गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि भनेको थिएँ
Given away cheaply. That might open the door for Maeda, but
ल
he was surrounded. Here's Ryan.
अर्को हान्दियो अर्को हान्दियो
हान्दियो हान्दियो हान्दियो
अर्को हान्दियो अर्को हान्दियो
त्यहाँ कस्तो अघिनको डिफेन्स खै 5 जनाको डिफेन्स खै ओए ओए
ब्रो वाच
लाने यार
पोल त
हान्यो
लाग्यो
भने यार मैले त
पक्का हाने
कस्तो वान टच हेर्दै त्यसको यसलाई चाहिँ भन्छ अनलकी हो यसलाई चाहिँ अनलकी भन्छ ल ए तर होइन डिफ्लेक्ट सेमै गरे रहेछ नि त
सेभै गरे हो हातमा छुको हो डिफ्लेक्ट भयो नि नाइस
अल्लाह
सेभ
अल्लाह
अल्लाहु अकबर भन्दैछ त्यसले गोल हान्दियो अब
On the pace, the tempo, the intensity of the game now has gone up 2-3-fold, hasn't it?
Yeah, they
नेमार अब झन् ढिला आउन सक्छ कि
they got their fans back in it now. You could feel it coming.
5 मिनेटमा यार 5 मिनेटमा 3 गोल हुन
तर
लागिसक्यो
छैन त्यहाँ भर्खरसँग चाहिँ थिएन
Ready to do more and
ऊ भइसक्यो त्यसले वार्म अप गरिसक्यो अब
Ritsudoa
ओ
नाइ है प्लिज नाइ है
away from him though.
हानेको हो त्यो के ब्राजिलले त्यस्तो राम्रो हान्छ के नुनो भनेर डराएर तिमीहरू
त्यही त यहाँ अघि निद्रा लागिसक्यो
हान्दा चाहिँ रिस्क नै लिइ सक्ता भन्छ
म त निस्केँ निद्रा
ए अन साइड रहेछ यार इतिले
that back post there is a beautiful place to get you pull off and away from
होइन होइन
काउन्ट भयो
अफ साइड अन साइडै भयो भने
and he just does what he does best.
ओइ
गॉड
नाइस
Rocky Ito playing him on.
ल
अब निमान आउँछ त्यसको
नेमार आए जस्तो छ होइन होइन भएको छैन
आएको
छैन
होइन आएको भन्दा नि ऊ रोनाल्डो हेर
रोनाल्डिनो
सर्ट लाउने थियो
Today, Ronaldo looking on, he'll be feeling much better. How this is going.
यसले फेरि क्लब जोइन गरे होइन
Seen that Casemiro equaliser.
रोनाल्डोले होइन
Now, so Japan
आइरहेको छ न्युजमा
रोनाल्डिनियोले चाहिँ हो
त्यही त रोनाल्डिनो
and they got to see if they can get themselves
रोनाल्डो भने क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो
60
थियो
मिनेटमा
त्यहाँ
मैले आउँछ भनेको थिएँ
हो
incredible wave.
हजुर
अघिल्लोको क्रिस्टियानो नै थियो
Saw the obvious handball.
ल रिस्क आउट अफ द गेम रिस्क हार्यो
60 को लाइनमा आउँछ भनेको थिएँ मैले भन्न चाहिँ अब आउटै
त्यसरी
भएको
कहाँ त्यो भन्नुहुन्छ एउटा टाइम दिएन 60 भयो रिस्क अहिले
Vinicius Junior.
अब तेरो इफ 62 आधी भन्दा माथि गयो
त्यसो भए त मैले
भने
गेम भन्दा अगाडि 70 मिनेटमा आउँछ भनेको थिएँ नेमार
70
Vinicius Junior.
70 70
Reach either of
र त्यही राख तेरो 70
Yeah, there's just not enough.
गोड हाने यार एकपल्ट
बवाल थियो अरे
दिलमा दिल आएको
This is a beautiful.
वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर यार क्यासमिरो
And look at that leap from Casemiro. I mean, the timing of it. Nobody went up with him.
Casemiro, the second oldest goal scorer for Brazil at the World Cup, behind only Bebeto.
Tremendous crossing and finishing. What an example of it. This is good from Japan here now to take a bit out of it.
अबुई त्यो कुदेको
Suzuki, who's made 4 saves in the match.
आहा
That'll run for my
आहा आहा
beeline for
आहा
Allison. There to deal with.
ऋषिकेशको मुटु चाकबाट निस्किन लागिसक्यो
Well, that's the thing. They do have a lot of pace.
सिर्फ ऋषिकेश कहीं नहीं हमारा
Transitions, they are deadly, Japan.
आज ब्राजिलले जित्छ ढुक्क ब्राजिलले जित्छ
अघि नसँग चाहिँ के भन्नु
ढुक्क ब्राजिलले जित्छ मैले भनिरहेको छु त अहिले अघि न त म राइभलरी पनि त गर्नु पर्यो नि त अलिकति म चाहिँ आएन नि सबैजनाले एउटैलाई सपोर्ट गर्यो भने
Get organized and press a little bit higher here.
म त दुबईलाई गर्दिन
Maeda closing that one down from Allison. Hendrick.
हेड हानेर नि यिनीहरूको पास त भयो नि
Get caught in possession.
अर्को गोल हान्यो अब अर्को गोल हान्यो अब
खै त अघिनको जापान कस्तो राम्रो हान्न त्यो त
Cunha
डिफेन्ड
to Guimaraes.
अहिले त के हो जापानले त बलै छुन नसके जस्तो भइरहेको
Danilo.
जापानले नि अघि नै बल छुने बित्तिकै गोल हान्यो नि त फेरि अर्को गोल हान्यो
बित्तिकै हान्छ तर
गोल गोल प्लिज प्लिज
डिफेन्समा हेर्न
अर्को गोल हानिदिइसक्यो ब्राजिलले अब
Hani. Oh.
Like the Brazil of old when I was growing up.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit more of the
Latte haane.
flicks and the great combination
Latte haane ऐसा देखदिरहेको छु.
and movement and mobility. They're definitely more alive here in the second half, but now it's got their goal. Now it's kind of settled into.
पछि to 63 भयो जस्तो भयो यार अब चाहिँ. Second half मा जहिले त्यस्तै हुन्छ.
Standout ties in the round of 32. It's delivered, hasn't it?
No question about it, and it's absolutely fascinating.
एक गोल अब जापानले खायो भने जापानले पकाउनु पर्छ.
No. Thank God.
कहाँ यार त्यहाँ क्रस थियो.
Really thundered goalwards. It's back in the hands of the Brazilian keeper.
Yeah, it's with tremendous power. It's a slight deflection. It's Alisson's all the way, though. Might wonder if that was the right decision because he did have some options.
अब जापानको only move भनेको काउन्टर अट्याकमा झ्याप्पा लाएर गोल हान्ने. अदरवाइज सर्च गर्ने.
Try and produce a second goal for Japan.
Inner Thailand defend गरे.
Gabriel Martinelli
Why?
is down there and ready for action.
आउने भइदा त्यसले आफ्नो त्यो सब्स्टिट्युटको पुगाली सक्यो रे.
त्यो नि है.
Nice change to be able to make.
भन्ना चाहिँ 70 मा आउँछ.
ल.
वो 80 में भी नहीं आएगा प्रिंसिपल.
Vinicius Junior.
70 मा आउँछ.
And Japan are readying changes as well. Hydration break not too far away. Ryan Guimarães.
Asli यतापट्टि.
And
next one.
Japan's goal scorer Sano.
But these crosses coming from wider areas has been a real
Samuel पनि टाइम गयो.
छैन एन्ड भा.
Japan a little bit.
हुन एन्ड भा छैन. इफ 67 भन्दा माथि भयो भने तैँले जितिस् न त मैले जिते नि. क्लोजेस्ट हुन्छ नि त अब त.
ओइ पुन्याको ठाउँमा नेमार आउँथ्यो. आउँदैन कि क्या नेमार आज.
Japan making alterations of their own here. Yukinari Sugawa.
नन सक्छ. खर ब्राजिलले हानेको दिएर.
होइन.
Konosuke Suzuki.
यो त जापानको. त्यो त कहाँबाट हट्यो भयो.
Going out as well.
नाकामुरा.
Those the two.
नाकामुरा कि चागागुला.
आएन मेसीलाई एकैले नेमारले अझै लगाइरह.
आउँदैन जस्तो के अस्तिमा आउँछ है.
अस्ति न खत्तम खेलेको थियो नि त.
Brazil dominating all the possession.
लेजेन्डको पनि त ब्याट्री लाइफ हुन्छ नि. सबैजना मेसी हो त जतिखेर नि झ्याप हान्दै गर्ने.
This is the Brazil we all expected here in the second half.
होइन हान्न त हान्छ अहिले. ल हेर ब्राजिलले कस्तो पेलिरहेछ त हेर्न.
त्यही त राम्रो हान्न त.
Their decision making's quicker.
ल देखिस् यो खाली ठाउँमा ब्राजिलियन भएको भयो अहिले. गोल भइसक्यो. पोजिसनिङ भएन के.
Beautifully poised this now. Casemiro.
हान्दै त्यहीँबाट बरु. त्यहीँबाट हान्दै बरु. त्यहाँबाट नहाने.
Ryan again getting the cross in.
अझ नेमार आउँदैन जस्तो छ यार.
आउँदैन होला.
Casemiro.
All? China.
Penalty from behind that goal. And And the referee tells Hendrick to get back up off the floor.
We had about 60,000 fans also appealing for that penalty as well.
ल हाइड्रेसन ब्रेक
ए आफै लडे रहेछ
He's won the header.
ए त्यसलाई लात हाने रहेछ अझ
Nobody's given that.
Well, it's riveting. We've hit the hydration break. This game got top billing. And it's delivered.
बसिरह
उ त हेर्न 8 नम्बर हेर्न वर्ल्ड कप जस्तो देखिरहेको
त्यही त कस्तो राम्रो देखिरह
Another round and keep up for old time's sake.
I don't know, man. It's been a minute.
It's all muscle memory.
पुत्रा
You never forget. Just like setting up a savings goal on the BMO.
अलि सक्दैन अलि गाह्रै छ
I do say so.
भुइँया वास्तिकन भुइँया
Play for the Ultras.
So guys, मुटु कतिको दुख भइरहेछ गाइस
भाइ जे नि हुन सक्छ जापानले एकचोटि बल समातेपछि गोल हार्न सक्ने मान्छेहरु छ अघि न देखेछ
हैन हैन जित्नु पर्ने ब्राजिलले हो हैन तर जे पनि हुन सक्छ जापान किनभने लास्ट वर्ल्ड कपमा पनि यस्तै सिचुएसनमा जापानले जित्यो के 2-1 लास्ट मोमेन्टमा एक गोल हानेर अनि जित्यो त नि मैले भने त लिड लिने बित्तिकै चाहिँ अनि जापान हार्यो लिड लिने बित्तिकै जापान हार्यो
I'll get breakfast. Okay. Get the Crave TSN bundle. This is the moment. Stream every night.
हेरे दराजको मा पनि आइरा
Turn of the HBO original series, House of the Dragon. All this for a limited time. Visit tsn.ca/FIFA.
स्मृति
अच्छा
मन दुखिरहेछ
छैन अहिले त किन देख्नु
ओए ब्राजिल नहीं देख ओए आया
Special here today. And the way this tournament was set up, yeah, it was expanded to 48 teams, but what that does is that sets you
48 त रहेछ नि तैँले 50 कति भने हैन
and we're at a great one right now, and there are two more today. Germany, Paraguay, and then of course Morocco and Netherlands. There's going to be all eyes on those games as well.
Certainly so. Of course, Netherlands facing Morocco, but the right to come here to take on Canada in Houston. Germany, Paraguay, the winner of that one will take on France or Sweden. So back underway. Brazil won, Japan won.
ब्राजिल को ब्रा है ब्रा यार
ब्राजिल तो ब्रा है
वहीं दे ब्रा है ना ब्रा ब्राजिल को बी आ रहे मतलब लिया से मैंने ब्रा
ब्राजिल को बूब्स हुन्छ के ए मेरो ब्रा छ बुझेन
ल ल ल ल
कुछ भी मत बोल प्लीज
Japan get the set piece.
ब्राजिलले वर्ल्ड कप जित्यो भने ऋषिकेशले ब्रा लिएर ल अर्जेन्टिनाले जित्यो भने मैले लाएको
कस्तो अफसोस छ
ए एकछिन होइन उल्टो भनेको नि हो ब्राजिलले जित्यो भने चाहिँ मलाई आउँछु अर्जेन्टिना जित्यो भने तल आउँछ
अफसोस हो गाइस
ए
70 मा नि आएन यार नेमार तर 70 सम्म त हाइड्रेसन ब्रेकै भइरा थियो
खेल्दैन नि होला
अब गोल हान्दियो
लु ल
हान्दिसक्यो
यस्तो ओपन छ
हान्दिसक्यो गोल हान्दिसक्यो मैले थाहा पाइसकेँ गोल
हैन हैन
अब यो खोप
ला पासै दिदे
पास दिएको भने त्यसले अगाडि नबढेको हो कि किनभने डिफेन्ड गर्नु इज बेटर देन गोइङ टु अट्याक ऊ त्यहाँ खाली स्पेस छ हेर
ए त कति छोडेको अघि न जस्तो टाइट खेल्नु नि फर्स्ट हाफमा कस्तो टाइट हान्न थियो
Brazil, la 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 la, la 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 la, Brazil.
Play without the ball like this is something special that Japan carries.
Oh,
जहिले एउटै तरिकामा हुन्छ गोल केटीहरू
Well, Japan's living on the edge here. That's the way they conceded their goal, right?
ऊ त्यसको टाउकोमा लागेको रहेछ नि त
ढाडमा
ढाडमा
जापानिजको ढाडमा लाग्यो
You can't bank on defending him. You got to get a few blocks in and throw the deliverer ball off a bit.
हक गरिरहेको छ लप परे जस्तो छ
त्यस्तो नि गर्न पाइन्छ
ले ओ
Poor delivery that is a waste to say the least.
यो आज कर्नर कुनै राम्रो छैन त
ए ओए ओए ए ओए दाइ दाइ बहिनी दिदी भाइ दाइ दाइ भाइ भाइ दिदी पेनाल्टीसम्म पुगेर रमाइलो हुन्छ नि
आधी घन्टा थप छ राम राम राम
आधी घन्टा थप त्यसपछि पेनाल्टी हुन्छ
दुई बच्चा दुई
भनेपछि तँलाई ब्राजिल नजितिकन ड्रमै होस् अनि पेनाल्टी होस् भएर नि त
पेनाल्टीमा
रमाइलो हुन्छ नि पेनाल्टीमा पनि
होइन रिस्केसलाई सोध्दा हामीलाई त रमाइलो भइहाल्छ नि
माकी चोर रे दाइदा दिदी
Vinicius Junior. To move Japan side to side and expose gaps here.
Well, when you decide to do it, it has to go quicker. That's it. You're moving him from one side of the pitch to the other, and then hopefully you're going to get.
Oh, guys! Fall back!
Place where there's some overloads.
Brazil have progressed from the first knockout
round.
And they make it a 9th here.
Neymar ready bhai kya?
Vinicius Junior.
पहिले जित्छस्
He's found Hendrick.
ए के गरे
Well, he just lifted it, expecting Martinelli to have made a move, but he didn't.
छैन अझै 23 मिनेट
Such an exciting
स्ट्यान्ड बाई म्याच
Hendrick worked with Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid, albeit briefly. He was injured for most of Ancelotti's time there, and when he was fit, Xabi Alonso barely.
It's a dinosaur run right there.
There's no doubt that he is the future of this Brazilian team, Hendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
Here's Gabriel.
Neymar. Pinky.
हैन नि त सब चल्नु पर्दैन
Douglas Santos with the opportunity to deliver the cross out to Martin.
अब हान्दियो
हान्नेन
Well, Suzuki barely moved.
गाह्रो हुन्छ नि यार किनलाई प्रेसर भइरहेछ नि त
रिस्केसको कमेन्ट्री चाहिँ फनी लाग्छ
Somebody jumping on it. He was always caught leaning back. It didn't drop for him perfectly. But you have to try it.
Double change for Japan here.
जापानको चेन्ज गर्छु के हाम्रो नेमार कहिले आउँछ
And Daichi Kamada is going.
Daichi Kamada
And Altanaka
80 मा नि आएर भन्छ
is joining us as well. Junior Ito was the other player to leave the field.
अझै यही छ नेमार
You've not got anywhere to be tonight, Glenn, have you? Because I think we could be in for the long haul here.
We could be in for the long haul. It makes it even more dramatic.
Press.
Oh.
Danilo very quickly shut down by Suzuki.
Does kind of give you that
Die.
through the 79th minute.
मेरो बल हो रे के त्यो अहिले एकछिनमा पुत्याइदिन्छ
त्यस्तो डिजाइन के हेर न ठाउँ ठाउँमा सबै
टाइम बचाउनलाई गरे
Safely back to Allison.
फ्लो नबिगाड्नु
उ यसलाई भन्छ काउन्टर
Casemiro.
हेर त ब्राजिलको चार्ट
Through the middle it goes. Ryan was the target. He hits the turf. Looks rather forlornly in the direction of the referee.
That was a good ball from Casemiro, and it's a good angle been run.
Another full house here in Houston, 68,777. All but one of the here have been...
Announcement गर्छ के खतरा प्लेयरहरु थियो भने
And even the Cabo Verde match with Saudi Arabia was only a couple hundred short of being a complete sellout. Hendrick. Good challenge from Tanaka. Well, then he gives it away.
हान्दियो अब चाहिँ गोल हान्दियो
Brazil lose it.
के
उठ्न भन्ने यार
क्रिसले के भने भर्खर
बीचमा आएर बल लिइरहेछ के कोचहरुले
Towards the last 10 minutes, nothing to separate them.
त्यही त उनीहरुको काम
I've not seen a crowd as energetic as this for as long as this. You can hear the drums beating.
उनीहरुले एक्सपेक्ट नै लुज गरेर आको के तर चान्स जित्नु चाहिँ
Up and down constantly.
हेर त
Gonna wear themselves out.
It's as if they're out there playing. It's the beautiful connection between supporters and players. The supporters really feel that they can help you win this game, and there's no doubt that influence exists.
नेमार आउला कि भने
Well, Japan had led in their two previous knockout matches.
आज नेमार आउँदैन जस्तो आज भोज खाएर आएछ
Went on to lose
टल्ली छ जस्तो नेमार
with just over 20 minutes left against Belgium. In 2018, lost that. 1-0 up at half time against.
तर हैन इफ ड्र भयो भने त आउन सक्छ नि त
On penalties.
ड्र भएर 90 मिनेट समय ड्र भयो भने त आउन सक्छ
Brazil have pegged them back.
तर हान्छ जस्तो फिल भइसक्यो के मलाई ब्राजिलले अब कि ब्राजिलले हान्छ कि त ब्राजिलले हैन कि त्यही त यही हो के चान्स क्रिएसन भनेको कि त ब्राजिलले हान्छ कि त जापानले एक झापा हान्दिन्छ त्यति हो अरु केही गर्नु हुँदैन
Making a dart for the line.
लास्ट मिनेट है लास्ट टाइम जस्तो
Back heeled away.
देखि
डिफेन्ड गर्ने
Danilo.
हुँदैन तिनीहरु डिफेन्डमा छ के
Gabriel. Diving header out from Taniguchi.
टुत मडी के
Is there a winner in this before the 90 minutes are up? Controlled on the chest by Danilo, but Japan refusing to budge.
ब्राजिलले मिस्टेक गर्छ लाएन लास्ट मिनेटमा आएर एउटा इजी बल दिने
Martinelli delivering now.
हेडरै ट्राई गर्नु एउटा कुरा वर्क गर्यो भन्ने बित्तिकै त्यही मात्रै ट्राई गरिरहेको छ कि यो ब्राजिल टिमले तिनीहरू राम्रो सुट गर्ने मान्छेहरू हो नि त ठुल्ठुलो लिगहरूमा खेल्न सक्ने मान्छेहरू हो
आयो हाम्रो
Wader hoping to make this hit. He did.
के गर्छ के गरेको
Douglas Santos.
त्यही त
Saw him use his right arm to try to fend off Gabriel. He was trying to just drop the ball there for a runner to come and pick it up. But it's tough. It's tough to deal in the air with Gabriel and Marquinhos. And when you're a lone striker up there and maybe have a secondary striker to help you, it's not easy.
Pushed inside for the on-running Danilo.
Oh.
He's taken down.
Ball.
Could be a
Free kick.
for sure. Yeah. So Suzuki. He's carded.
के हो 5 वटा रेड किरी
अब यिनीहरूले अग्रेसिभ खेल्न थाले के
It's an obvious foul. Looked as though really that
अब नेवार आयो कि क्या हो नेवार
to deal with him. I didn't know if he had to come in from that angle, but it's easy to say from up here.
कुल हुन्छ
अझ नेवार आएन
This is a very dangerous set piece from the area where this ball is, and this is
यहाँ हेर भिनिसियसलाई काली छोडा छ के गरे
very hard towards the back post.
Zion Suzuki on red alert here.
Yeah.
The Japanese goalkeeper.
हैन यस्तो गोल हान्छ जस्तो लाग्छ
Ryan, despite the
8ले हान्छ यसपालि
Guimaraes being there. We'll see.
हानेन
It is Ryan who goes for it, deflects it up and over.
Hendrick got ahead on that, I think. Or did it come off it came off a Japanese defender.
के भन्छ
The idea here is just to hit this hard and wrap your foot around it. And it's good defending to just help it over the.
डिफ्लेक्ट गर्यो भन्छ त्यसले
So Suzuki, I think, who actually conceded the free kick in the first place, who flicked it clear. So still keeping the pressure on the shape of a corner now.
के हैन मुझे त्यसलाई
Flicked on by Casemiro. Vinicius
त
Junior.
भिनिसियस त्यहीबाट हान्दे
Plenty in canary yellow inside the box. Brazil have got a man down inside that penalty area.
के गरिरहेछ
The cross with the outside of the boot. And behind it goes.
5 मिनेट गाइस 5 मिनेट
Yeah, it is.
जान्छ कि क्या हो आज
Here he is trying to lean in there. Hey, he's just got an errant arm. And that arm came from.
जापानहरुले अलि हतार गरिरहेछ
जवानहरूले मिस्टेक गरिरहेछ नि गर्नु
तर डिफेन्स चाहिँ राम्रो भइरहेछ तिनीहरुको मात्रै त अघि हारिसक्यो त
Nelly got the worst of it. Maeda got up first.
मेसी
Extra time looming large here. We're into the last 5 minutes now of the 90.
last 4 minutes of the 90
Reminder, the winners go through to face either Cote
ड्र भइरह्यो भने
or Norway.
90 सँग ड्र भएर पनि 30 मिनेट्स हुनु
90 पछिको एक्स्ट्रा टाइममा पनि ड्र भयो
Wader going up well.
अनि त्यसमा त्यो 30 मा जसले 30 सँग ओभर नभएछ
From Maeda. From left to right.
Mm.
Machino to Sugawara. Sano. And they've got the right ball. No, they can't.
ल अब गोल खाए गोल खाए
खाए
जापानले गोल जापानले गोल
4
खाइसक्यो
मिनेटमा हैन न नाइस
And Suzuki
तर अझै त चान्स त छ
clears for touch.
Alert goalkeeping. He saw what was transpiring and what happened with that loss of possession in midfield, so he was already thinking about being a covering player.
He's in a short presence, isn't he, the goalkeeper? I've been really impressed with him throughout this tournament.
Yeah, he's got some.
ब्राजिलले 60 त खेल्नु परिहाल्यो नि
He is an interesting goalkeeper, but got a good kicking.
त्यत्रो प्रेसर छ ब्राजिलमा
अनि
Go back to that save he made on Vinny that he pushed off the post.
Yeah, superb that. Absolutely Ridiculous save.
ले
एक गोल अनि यिनीहरूको माथि
Danilo.
अब जसले गोल हाने त्यसले जित्यो के म्याच ढकाली
ढकाले थियो हैन
But an obvious chest, I think, free kick given. We're hearing there'll be 6 additional minutes to be played.
Just भनेको के
90 here.
Still 8 minutes of football. A lot can happen in that time.
Might something happen here off this set play? Give a rise to up one in. Marquinhos was rising.
Sorry, transfer. Oh, कस्तो गइहालेको त
क्या सेक्सी हान्थ्यो यार अहिले भिनिसियस
कस्तो त्यो जापानले मिस्टेक गरेको नि यसमा नि
तँलाई थाहा छ भिनिसियस जुनियर पनि एकदमै खतम प्लेयर हो नि रोनाल्डो जस्तै हो त्यो कुनै हार्यो भने हामीसँग 15 वटा च्याम्पियन्स लिग त यताउति भनेर गफ दिने मान्छे हो क्या
ए त्यस्तो
हो यस्तो जुन ट्याकल गर्यो नि यस्तो ट्याकल गरेर अगाडि लाने टिम हो क्या अहिले नेमार हैन कसलाई नेमार भन्छ तिमीले
ल फेरि लियो नाइस ल किन ब्राजिललाई
यसलाई भन्छ काउन्टर गर्न खोजेको गर्छन् कि गर्दैनन् भन्ने कुरा हो अगाडि
ल ए
पाली जोड्दियो My God, ओइ के भइरहेछ यो
5 मिनेट त
लास्ट मोमेन्टमा
गएर 5 मिनेट छ त
telegraph cross really because Marquinhos knew exactly what was coming. He just
कति मिनेट थप्यो
6 मिनेट भने हैन अघि न
4 मिनेट जस्तो लाग्यो
Casemiro who sat down
6 minutes
box. There he is. And a change may be required here. There is some activity. Fabinho, I think, is the one being prepared.
4 मिनेट थप्यो
किन भने थियो त अनाउन्सै गर्ने
नेमारै खेलाएन त तिमीहरुको तिमीहरुको प्यारो नेमार नि त किसु तिम्रो नेमार खेलाएन नि त के गर्ने किसु नेमाल खेलाएन नि त के गर्ने अब
के भन्नु त हो अब
deputizing central midfield player, but he's a holding midfield type just like Casemiro, so you go to the bench for a guy that's got a tremendous amount of experience.
Won the Champions League and
even राम्रो प्लेयर हो Fabinho
Casemiro एक गोल हानेर निस्किने भयो
गेडामा हान्दियो कि अब कसैले
त्यस्तै ला गेडा समात्दै थियो कुन चाहिँ गेडा लाग्यो त्यो यता यहाँ छामिरहेको छु चेक गर्न दे भनेर
गेडामा लाग्यो म्याच भने त्यही भएर निस्किन लाग्यो म्याच भनेको
त्यही त मेरो बच्चाहरू निकाल्दैन भनेर
भन्नु भनेको ताली बजा किन थाहा छ उभिएर गोल हानेको छ नि त अहिले
मैले त केही फर्नी भन्नु लागेको होला ल यो अनुसार गोल भइदियो भने यसले नाम कमाउँछ यो वर्ल्ड कप
we don't know the degree of the injuries, but if there are injuries that are going to take more time, You're having to rely on
ले
ओए त्यो पास लिएको कसैले भए
त्यही त
अब गयो अब चाहिँ गयो
Martinelli is up there with him. Guimaraes arriving on the scene. Endrick
Oh.
with it all to do.
Nice tackle, nice.
You said it.
Fuck, man.
Not letting that cross it. Exceptional. Great
And beat.
positional sense from Taniguchi.
तर यार यो काले हफ्ते अलि जापानिज देख्छ क्या साइडबाट अलिअलि भयो
देखेन क्या त्यो मुजी त्यो अफ्रिकान देखिरहेको छ
मिक्स हो जस्तो छ
मिक्स त मिक्सै त होला नि त्यही भएर त नि
के थाहा 16 वर्ष यहीँ जन्मेर यहीँ बसेको हो कि
आन्देऊ
Fabinho's header.
ओइ तैले भनेकै तालुले
लाग्यो त्यो पछाडि
तालुले हान्यो
पछाडि त्यहाँ पोस्ट पछाडि कसलाई लाग्यो कुन चाहिँ केटीलाई
Well, Brazil have needed extra
नाम के थाहा छ एलेक्सान्द्रो
times at the World Cup. 5 of those have gone to penalty shootouts. Well, extra time
हाइट
is not far
डिसएडभान्टेज
away here in Houston.
ओह ओह
Gonna come close.
ए
ल भन्छ प्रेस गरेको
Just think of the pressure on, these two sets of players,
Mati.
Brazil and Japan.
तल
Maybe more so even on Brazil because most people
2 मिनेट बाँकी छ यार
win this.
गोल हुन्छ
एक्स्ट्रा टाइममा जान्छ कि क्या हो
30 मिनेट
Marquinhos.
एक्स्ट्रा टाइममा जान्छ कि क्या हो
I think Brazil getting knocked out of this stage of a World Cup is, people say you're crazy.
So it's been a real test of their credentials, this.
साढे 1 मिनेट
Let's go back to what their camp has been saying throughout. They feel they are good enough to go right to the very end here, Japan.
1 मिनेट 20 सेकेन्ड
They've shown us today just how dangerous they can be.
ओ लग्यो
हान्दियो अब चाहिँ हान्दियो अब चाहिँ ढुक्क हान्दियो
होइन छैन अझै गाह्रै छ ओ
ओइ हान्दियो देखिस् मैले भन्दै छु
अब चाहिँ हान्दियो
अब चाहिँ हान्दियो ढुक्क हान्दियो
अब चाहिँ हान्दियो गोल विनिङ गोल
Heading through to the round of 16.
हान्दियो क्रेजी म्यान क्रेजी
Glorious moment. Houston belongs to Brazil.
ताले 30 सेकेन्डमा लगेर गोल हान्दियोस् न एउटा फुट हान्दियोस्
फुल माथिबाट गएर एक त्यो ट्याङ
Well, I spoke earlier in this game about the value of the repress today for Brazil, and this is after they repressed and won the ball.
खाली छोड्यो कि
Martinelli gets a great position between two defenders. They can't close him down in time.
यस्तै मारा
तर सेभ त गर्नु
मार्टिनेली
Big key here.
सकिसक्यो
And it's absolutely fantastic. It's the glory game. It's Martinelli. It's Brazil. And they do it in the final minute of stoppage time here. It does not come easy.
ल खेलिन नेमारले
It's in beautiful fashion.
Well, Koki Agawa is
बिचारा त गोलकिपर त्यस्तो राम्रो गोलकिपर थियो यार वेल प्लेड
well played to the goalkeeper
make a difference. And Brazil are going to bring on Danilo Santos.
Well, what Japan's going to do here after these changes, I think,
कति सक्छ
रुन लागिसक्यो पनि
they're lining everybody up on the halfway line, and they're going to knock it as deep as they possibly can and just run it down as a group.
राम्रो रहेछ दानिलो एस
Knockout game barrier is just something that Japan
उही छमा थब्या
to clear.
अनि 6 मिनेट सबैको
Amongst their players are talking about be careful off this kickoff.
अब 1 मिनेट जति छ होला सक्यो भने सकेन नि
You can actually see the
3 मिनेट
Sugawara is over the ball. And Suzuki. One last push, perhaps, from Japan. Try and keep the tournament alive here.
नाइस यही गर्नु थियो ब्राजिल अब यही मात्रै गरेर नि जित्छ
Off a Japanese leg as well, and that was celebrated wildly.
ब्राजिल के थ्रो भयो फेरि थ्रो भयो ल
Free kick awarded to.
ल यो लास्ट फ्री किक हुन्छ
Just allowed Martinelli to stride on with
अघि सक्यो
Would have been the most space Brazil found all night because of this tough collective defending. But there's the we spoke about it.
पछाडी
हेर्न यस्तो ओपन छोड्दिरा छ नि
ओपन छोड्दैछ तीन जना छ साइड साइडमा तर ओपन छ त्यो मान्छे
to pick out Gabriel Martinelli, who positioned himself between two defenders in a great place, and then delivers the goods and the goal. And literally the game.
सक्यो भन्दा भन्दै गोल खाइदेला भने टेन्सन भइसक्यो मलाई
अर्को यो गोल ब्राजिलबाट
as things stand.
Oh,
Unless Japan can
La.
find one big chance late in the game.
कस्तो थियो
Well, Machino penalised for a foul.
धेरै बेर वेस्ट गरेछ नि त ब्राजिलले टिम ब्राजिलले धेरै टाइम वेस्ट गरेको छ नि त
Gotta push it up the field, hit this long. Finish this off, but here's your.
जति वेस्ट गरे त्यति आउँछ पनि थाहा छैन
There's another star man, Ronaldo.
With Bebeto alongside him.
And Bebeto. Men that know what it is to win a World Cup.
What it must be like for these Brazilian players to have those legends following them around wherever they go. It does apply a lot of pressure, doesn't it?
It does apply a lot of pressure, no question.
त पड्का एउटा फुल स्ट्राइकरले फुल गोललाई
Seconds away. Suzuki pumping it long.
ल
Towering header from
ओ
Martinelli.
आयो आएन
Sugawara's flick. Danilo's fantastic.
ल त्यस्तो पनि ल सक्यो
अब चाहिँ सक्यो
As far as Brazil are concerned.
छैन सक्यो
छैन
Well, Carlo Ancelotti, a picture of calmness amid chaos down
ल यो लास्ट थ्रो हुन्छ
the touchline.
लास्ट प्ले हो यो
Standing up, every single player.
ल सक्यो
And there it is. Brazil march to the round of 16 in the dramatic of circumstances. More knockout heartbreak for Japan.
तर गुड गेम
बाबा भने ल बिचारा बच्चा
जापान बिचारा
For the elusive sixth star.
उसको एटिट्युड हेर्न
In reality,
तिम्रो प्यारो निमार
kept at bay for another day. The journey to the summit, that long and agonising climb continues. But Brazil lives to dream again. Gabriel Martinelli in the 96th
मैले भनेको थिएँ एक लास्ट जसले हान्छ त्यसले जित्छ भनेर
to go through by 2 goals to 1.
बिचाराहरू सक्छ नेक्स्ट टाइम सक्सेस जापान
लाडो सक्दैन मुजी
अलि मोटिभेसन दिँदा त के हुन्छ र
To the despair of the Japanese and their fans, Jason.
ए यसले अब खतरा यसले यस्तो भन्यो अब म्याच राउन्ड अफ 16 मा निस्केन त ब्राजिल
Took the lead against a strong Brazil team.
के भने यसले मैले सुनेन के भने यसले
Although Brazil came out strong in the second half.
तिमीहरू जापानिज फोन बनाउनेमै एक्सपर्ट चाहिँ त्यही बनाएर बस फुटबलमा काम छैन भनेर भने यसले
Unfortunately, an individual error.
अब ब्राजिल निस्केन त राउन्ड अफ 16 मा
Dangerous area, and Brazil just showed how dangerous they are when you make mistakes.
Yeah, they're just little sliding passes that they can make when they do have the opportunity.
लास्टमा के गर्यो त डिफेन्सिभ बिगार्यो बिचमा
डिफेन्स बिग्रेर भाइ जापानले नि पेले आयो
A little bit more more space to play in. I think some smart substitutions from the Brazilians as well. Gave them a little bit more of a spark in the second half.
त्यो
You just
निलो
don't
कपाल
have to feel gutted for the Japanese.
रोइरहेछ बिचरा कराइरहेछ त्यहाँ ब्राजिलहरूले
Sad to see them go.
ब्राजिलले छोड्छ
Japan's wait continues.
जापानको फ्यान हो त्यो बिचमा
Which is
निलो लागेको जापानको पाएन थियो त्यो दुईजना ब्राजिलियनले त्यसको जिउमा फ्ल्याग भइरहेको थियो कि
their relentless nature and how they kept attacking, attack after attack is always going to be difficult to defend against. So credit to Brazil that kept going and found the quality.
राम्रो खेल्यो भनेर गयो यार ब्राजिलको मान्छे
For Brazil, they are off to the round of 16 after a dramatic 2-1 victory over Japan.
जापानको हुन त बेस्ट पोजिसनै अहिलेसम्म राउन्ड अफ 16 हो हुन कि
ल नेक्स्ट 4 वर्षमा राम्रो भएर आउँछ जापान पनि
Well, it started from Casemiro, who is
त्यो त जित्दैन ब्राजिलले हैन जे भने नि भन ब्राजिलले जित्न चाहिँ सक्दैन त्यति चाहिँ म
किनकि
भन्छु
जापानसँग यस्तो गाह्रो परेर होइन खेल्नु भने चाहिँ खतरा खतरासँग सक्यो
स्पेनसँग त भेट्यो भने सिधै फाइनलमा
नर्वे
नर्वे आउन सक्छ
अर्को उमा नर्वे हो फेरि हेर ब्राजिलको के रे ब्राजिलको डिफेन्स राम्रो थिएन आज हैन तर जापानले अट्याक गर्न नसकेर अनि नर्वेको मेन कुरा नै अट्याक हैन नर्वेको मेन स्ट्रङनेस नै अट्याक हो क्या
त्यो
हाल्यान्डले त एकचोटि फु गरेर लड्छन् यिनीहरू
हाल्यान्डले त्यो के रे के काटेपछि मलाई मुख बनाएको कम्प्लेसन
क्यानाडाले जिते रहेछ यार साउथ अफ्रिका र क्यानाडामा क्यानाडाले जिते रहेछ मजाले पानी परेछ यार भोलि कलेज जान नपर्ने गऱ्यो
अब अर्को कुन छ
अब जर्मनी र पोर्तुगे हैन
ए जर्मनीको छ है आज 2 बजे अल नाइटर हान्दिने हो क्या
हिजो नै पानी आइरहेछ भोलि फ्रान्सको छ
भोलि फ्रान्सको हो मैले अर्जेन्टिनाको म्याच हेर्न पाउँछु कि पाउँदिन भइरहेछ यार मलाई त
रुटिन हेरौँ
किन
बिहान 3:45 मा छ स्याटरडे अनि 7 बजेदेखि त मेरो म्याच छ मुजी
अमरेन
नेदरल्यान्ड्स
8 बजे सुत्ने हैन 8 बजे सुत्ने 3:45 मा उठ्ने अनि सुत्दै नसुत्ने
त्यही नै हो
9 बजे सुत्ने नत्र
10 बजे
राम्रो म्याच रहेछ त नर्वेको नि छ मोरोक्को नेदरल्यान्ड्सको नि छ जर्मनी प्याराग्वे नि रहेछ
हैन हौ भोलि हो त्यो
कहाँ 30 भनेको त
अनि त आज 30 हो त ए हो त आज 30 त हो नि
ए हैन भोलि
राउन्ड अफ 36 मा पुगिसकेको छ राउन्ड अफ 16
जर्मनीको छ अब 2:15 मा
त्यसपछि 6:45 मा नेदरल्यान्ड्स र मोरोक्को
अनि भोलि बेलुका एमा त आज बेलुका छ अब
नर्वेको त्यसपछि फ्रान्सको छ स्विडेनसँग त्यसपछि मेक्सिको र
थर्ड प्लेस प्ले अफ भने के
थर्ड प्लेस प्ले अफ
थर्ड प्लेस यो सेमी फाइनलमा थर्ड भएको हरको म्याच
सेमी फाइनलमा हारेकोहरुको म्याच हो उ हेर त नकआउट हेर त नकआउट हेर्न नकआउटको ब्र्याकेट हेर्न झाटु
कहाँ छ यता
कसलाई भेट्दो रहेछ हेर त जापान भर्सेस ब्राजिलले नर्वे र कोटे डियाबरलाई
अब
ब्राजिललाई पेल्न नर्वे कि त कोटे डियाबर
मेनली नर्वे नै हुन्छ होला मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली
कोटे डियाबर भनेको एकदम राम्रो टिम हो अफ्रिकन टिम
तर नर्वेले जित्छ नर्वे जितोस् भएर अर्जेन्टिनाले चाहिँ अस्ट्रेलिया
कि त इजिप्ट अस्ट्रेलियाले नि पेलेको थियो यार लास्ट वर्ल्ड कपमा झन्डै अस्ट्रेलियासँग हारेको थियो
जर्मनी र फ्रान्सको हुन सक्ने रहेछ
के गर्छ मुजी
स्विडेनको
के गरेर त
को
ऋषिकेश गर्न थाल्छ यार
क्यानाडाले नेदरल्यान्ड्स कि त मोरक्को रहेछ
अझ हात पनि पियानो बजा जस्तो गर्छ पागल
पोर्चुगल
गुण
र
चढा
स्पेनको हेरौँ न यार पोर्चुगल र स्पेनको भइदियोस् न क्या मजा आउँछ
रगड दिन्छ
रसिया छ यार
साथै
रसिया
रगड
राम्रै
दिन्छ
खेलेको थियो
उल्टो पारेर घोप्टाइदिन्छ पोर्चुगलको त्यसपछि क्वार्टरमा कसलाई भेट्न सक्छ हेर त
क्वार्टरमा
अर्जेन्टिनाले
क्वार्टरमा भनेपछि
त्यस तल स्विजरल्यान्ड अल्जेरिया कोलम्बिया घाना
घाना नि छ कोलम्बिया नि छ
ए घाना
स्विजरल्यान्ड
घाना त्यो मुजी काले
फेरि अल्जेरियासँग पढ्न नि सक्दो रहेछ
फेरि मेसीले ह्याट्रिक पनि हान्छ होला
सिटी ब्राजिलको नि हेर्दै न त
ब्राजिलले जिते गर्यो भने सेमिफाइनलमा भेट्छ ब्राजिललाई
ग्रुप ए कहाँ छ विनर अफ ग्रुप ए को हुन सक्छ पोर्चुगल स्पेनमै उडिसक्छ होला
पोर्चुगललाई अब अर्जेन्टिना भेट्यो भने फाइनलमा हो क्या जुन नेक्स्ट टु इम्पोसिबल छ
त्यही त स्पेनले उडाइदिन सक्छ त्यसपछि स्पेनले उडाएन भने
फ्रान्सले उडाइदिन सक्छ
फ्रान्स छैन नि त्यसकोमा अहिले
फ्रान्स पनि माथि नै हो नि अब
होइन फ्रान्स पुग्नलाई त सेमिफाइनल्समा फाइट हुन्छ
गाइस अब ब्राजिलले जितिहाल्यो
जर्मनी ओहो जर्मनी र फ्रान्सको टक्कर हुन सक्ने रहेछ नि त क्यानाडा र नेदरल्यान्ड र कि त मोरक्को
अब नेक्स्ट टाइम ब्राजिलले हार्छ गाइस